Okay, I think I'm live. I think. Welcome to the stream. I'm here a little early to talk about this week's programming. Is there something in my hair? What's going on? I thought I had something in my hair. Oh, anyway, what is that? I can't tell. Anyway, what's up, Jerry? Today we've got the last of the Austin Idol Alabama wrestling, at least until unless there's more of it, which if there is, I don't know where it is. Tomorrow we're doing episode one of Kings, which I'm very excited about. Thursday we're gonna go back to sightings. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm not gonna do my primetime retrospective right away. Friday's more Memphis wrestling. Saturday Boyd Watch. So that's what's coming up this week. Um, Gosh, I think that's it. I didn't need to sign in 10 minutes early for that, but I was debating on Thursday, but I definitely want to do, I think I'm pretty sure I want to do sightings. Robert Redford died. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. What a film legend. Speaking of film legends, I saw Jim Cornette when what I think is his acting debut, his like major motion picture debut in Queen of the Ring, the Mildred Burke movie. Jim Cornette plays like the NWA commissioner. It's kind of a funny role. They've got some real interesting people in that. Whoever plays Mae Young in that movie is so hot. Man. What territory should we go to though after Austin Idol? We could go do AWF, Mid Eastern wrestling out of Baltimore in the mid '90s. That could be fun. NWA Southwest from the early 2000s. We could do Billy Jack Haynes's company, the Oregon Wrestling Federation, All World Wrestling Empire. We could do some Puerto Rico. There's a lot of options that I think we could do. What's up, Jeremy? I don't think I want to do Puerto Rico though because I think I want to have like I don't want something that we're gonna watch. I want something kind of like this was perfect. This was like 3 weeks, and that was it. What I think of Queen of the Ring? I thought it was good. Yeah, I recorded my review for it this morning. I can't. I think it was Vertical. That was Vertical Entertainment handled that one. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was decent. It has some cheesy parts in it where they try to like shoehorn in modern stuff. Like there's a conversation at the NWA and Vince McMahon Sr. is like, "Oh, my son Vinny, he wanted to know why you guys are booking the promoter into the storylines. He really likes that." And like, I don't know, maybe that conversation happened, but like, I kind of doubt it. But to me, it was just kind of like neat to see all these characters and these names that I've seen and heard about, but I've never actually like seeing them like there's not really video of them or not, at least I don't think there is anyway, maybe when they're like elderly or something, but it was kind of interesting. I love Carney's shit, so like seeing the old carnival days was like amazing, but it is not a big budget Hollywood movie, so you kind of have to have that in mind, but otherwise I thought it was good. I mean, it's funny as hell to see Jim Cornette in a movie, and like Walt Goggins is in it. Josh Lucas is in it. I think Tony Storm plays a part, has a small part in it. Who else was in the movie? Um, what the fuck is that commentator's name that was with Jim Cornette on OVW? That guy's in it. I mean, if you like wrestling, I think you're gonna like it regardless, just because it's like it's like extremely wrestling focused. They also awkwardly put in all of the lingo so that you know what is going on. Like the very first time Mildred Burke goes to a wrestling show, somebody leans back and they're like, she's like, "Hey, I don't like that guy." And they're like, "Oh, that's the heel." And she's like, "Heel? What does that mean?" And they're like, "Oh, that means the bad guy." They're like, "Well, what do you call the good guy?" And she's like, "Oh, a face, like baby face." And it's like, come on, dude. It's a little heavy-handed, but and it's always in like that too. Like they do that through the whole movie. Like, time for a shoot fight. Shoot fight? What's a shoot fight? It's for real, kid. I don't know if Cornette actually reviewed it. I'd be interested to know what he thought about it overall. But since he's probably kind of blind to it because he was in it and everything. But I definitely saw a few things that I think he probably wouldn't have liked. Yes, Francesca Eastwood. You know what sucks is when I was doing my review, I couldn't remember her name. I remember her from the fuck was MFA. Did you ever see that movie MFA? That was a great movie, dude. She is so hot in that movie, Dadinsky. It's crazy. Or in Queen of the Ring as Mae Young. Good night, man. Top tier, top tier shit. All right, you guys ready to get into some Austin Idol wrestling? I do want to say this first episode is pretty rough, it looks like. I don't know if it picks up. I do know that it didn't get better when I scrolled through to find a thumbnail. So I apologize. If it gets too bad and you guys want to skip it, I totally understand, but I think we can tough it out. Let's see how the audio is. The video can suffer a little bit.
Welcome once again to USA Wrestling. What an action-packed hour we have on store for you coming up.
And this is USA Wrestling, Austin Idols promotion, February 20th, 1993.
A great studio audience with us today. A lot of things happening in USA Wrestling, hopefully this hour.
I'm going to be honest with you, Daninsky. I don't remember Fabulous Moolah being in the movie. I swear I was paying attention, and I kept waiting and wondering. They brought in June Byers. They brought in a bunch of people names that I recognized. If she's in it, I don't remember it. I don't remember that Moolah being in it, but I could be wrong.
Update on
Maybe they shot it and it got cut or something.
Last week on this program. The Spoiler is here to take on the Bullet. The big question, will the Bullet's mask come off today? We'll see within this next hour.
I'll tell you this, if she's in it, they certainly don't make a big deal about her. She's not presented as like I don't remember her being in it at all, though.
The Sheik has another $10,000 challenger.
Mae Young has a huge part in it. Like, Mae Young travels with her the entire time. So, like, she has the women that are featured have either have big parts as part of, like, her traveling entourage, or they're like someone that she wrestles. So I don't know. I don't remember her being in it, though.
On today's program, and another thing that runs.
What's up? It's me.
Will the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol be one who will accept that $10,000 challenge? 5 left in the junior heavyweight tournament. We'll have a special personality profile with Scott Armstrong on that. The Bucks and Bama Bucks and Simply Divine. Hey, that's.
I can't believe I couldn't remember Francesca Eastwood's name when I did my review.
Wrestling area. Joining me now at the desk, Mr. Tennessee. Of course, the employee of Jim Cornette and his...
Look up that movie MFA, Daninsky. It's pretty wild.
His mother and his
with
special man
Eastwood.
of the day, the Spoiler. Charlie Pratt, you know what?
Man, it's fucking hot in here. Hang on.
Take a look. Shut up. You shut your mouth. 6'9", 303 pounds. Today is the day the mask comes off. Bullet is going to be out here. Today, shut your mouth. Today, this man, you better believe it, I'm excited. All right, the comments of Mr. Tennessee, and we'll see within the next hour, does the mask of the Bullet come off? Right now, we're about ready for action, our first match of the day, so let's go up in the ring right now, and here's Mike Jackson.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match, one fall, 10-minute
VHS
time
wrestling
limit. In the
indeed
corner
today.
to my left, weighing in a combined weight of 452 pounds, here is the team of sharpshooter Jason Hart and Kevin Neal. Hart and Neal.
The sharpshooter, who? Jason Hart?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hart and Kevin Neal. Hart and Neal. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, making their way to ringside. A combined weight of 466 pounds from every woman's dream. Here is Simply Divine, Sexy Rexy, and Sweet Steve Doll.
Oh boy, here come the Pearl Harbor job.
Simply Divine, and against Jason Hart, Kevin.
Hey Daninsky, did you watch Sam Hyde's video from yesterday?
Neal out on the floor, and now there goes Jason
I can't
Hart.
wait to see what some like. I want to see some like reaction
Once again,
videos
they
to it.
explode as they hit the ring. Charlie, maybe they were tag team
What's up,
champions
Ronald?
23
What's up,
coaches
F-Wood?
because they know
What's
about
up,
tag
Ember?
team wrestling, and they're all over these guys. Oh, what a drop kick! Right in the mouth.
Ember, can you lend a female eye on this? What do you think about these muscle guys wearing the thongs? Yay or nay?
Oh, that one turned his head around. Good forearm smash by...
Gave him an attitude adjustment
the
in a
guy calls
hurry.
himself Sexy Rexy, I believe. Sexy Rexy, kind of a cocky name, don't you think? Beautiful suplex.
I love these knockoff
Beautiful
hearts.
suplex, well executed by Rex. Of course, Rex and Steve's tag team of Simply Divine takes his man back into those ring ropes, coming off good clothesline. And boy, he is just, he's tearing this Jason Hart apart right here on television. Yeah. Well, that's what makes all the difference in the world of tag team wrestling. They're all over. They're not giving them any time to breathe. See, as soon as that one guy stepped in, Steve Doll's right on top of him. Beautiful. Well,
It's a choice, but what do you think?
Out of nowhere. That, you know, he did not telegraph that one. Couldn't see that was coming. Charlie, I'll tell you one thing. They've been doing a lot of talking in this area. I mean, a whole lot of talking. But it looks like to me they back up a little bit of that talking. I was going to say the same thing, Mike. The more I see, the more I am a believer in this tag team combination. Well, they're very cocky. They're very arrogant. You may not like them. You don't have to like them. It just said that they're here for one reason, and they're here for these tag teams.
I don't think he has Daninsky, but I want to say he brought it up in... Oh, gosh. I saw him say something about it. I don't remember where I saw it at, though. I kind of skimmed through a bunch of streams last night, and, like... I don't know. It's like a whole... I don't know. I just feel like everything you go into now is just, like... It's just constant, like, e-begging, like, just constant. They're trying to, like, people just want to monetize, like, every aspect of a stream, and it's just, like, I ended up not staying in any of them for very long, but I feel like I did see Lalo say something about it at one point. Billy Jack Lever? Hell yeah. Also, well, I can't talk about it yet.
Titles, and looks like they're on their way. You know, last week, Charlie, they set the record.
I'm working on the Luke West art
time.
exhibition. I feel like I've got just about everything set up for it.
Behind them last week. I think one was like 30 seconds, one was like
I'll show you like the promotion materials after, and I'll show you some video. I'll take some videos when it happens.
Just a slap to the face of Kevin Neal. They are.
Speaking of black pill, chasing the get hit man.
Full attention side suplex now by Sexy Rexy of Simply Divine. Tag is made with Steve in over boot to the side of the rib cage. That's a new move.
No, I didn't know about him.
It looks like to me every week they're coming up with new stuff. That's just
no, whenever you said black pill, it just, my mind, like, skipped over to the Luke West thing. I'll definitely check him out, though. Anybody named Billy Jack is going to get a chance on this channel.
On the canvas, trying to get up and regain some composure.
I did see her. Did you see that they're...
Grabs him by the hair. Tag is made with...
Did you see that they're supposedly running the power? They're like leeching the power off of Ron's basement plugins.
Rex. And back into the ring.
It was so depressing.
Whoop, here it is.
I couldn't really watch it. Like,
whoa, double DDT. That will spell the end of this one. As it's over. Your winners of the match, once again, the team of Simply Divine. And they just completely demolish their opponents there. Taking a look again as both men take their opponent into the ring ropes. There is that devastating double DDT.
That's right, devastating is right.
And
hey, put the mic over here. We got something to say. Now, we hold the record right here for the quickest wins on TV. And I'll tell you something else. There's a couple of yellow egg-sucking dogs in the back. You guys can understand talk like that, kids.
Knock off rockers.
But let me tell you something. If the Bama Bucks have any guts right now, we'll beat them right in the middle, and we'll beat that record we set here last week. We'll beat them under 30 seconds.
Okay.
I see you doing that with the Bama Bucks.
Yeah, you
What a
know,
promo.
nothing because you got 4 eyes. But anybody knows with any kind of taste.
Guys, okay, so I want to tell you this. I know this isn't the right place, but it's going to be a while before we talk about before we have a dedicated primetime stream again. So the mystery of Reflection is solved if you didn't know it. Doug Locke, I had a brief exchange with Doug Locke. He said that basically, he didn't say that this is what broke up Reflections, but I mean, it's contextual storytelling, right? Around the time that Doug Locke was shooting the videos with Reflection, remember that was like the peak of Reflection. Hot, hot, hot. All the really ornate, shit, which Doug said that it should have been fun, but it wasn't because there was just so much work to do that they couldn't really like have fun making the videos, or at least he couldn't. But he did tell me that during that time, Jeannie Wasung was pregnant. And if you flash forward a bit to when George Dorunda is storming into people's homes, he storms into Jeannie Wasung's home and she's holding a baby. So I think that's the real story of Reflection, is that Jeannie Wasung got pregnant. They brought in someone else to take over. They had that period where they overlapped, and then that was it. So it's like, I guess there was probably, at least on my end, quite a bit of psychosis involved with the primetime experience, in that I like had a lot of things in my mind that were probably just wildly inaccurate and impossible and like delusional. But yeah, that's the story with Reflection. Essentially, everything we talked about, all the theory crafting we did, it just boils down to that Jeannie Wasung got pregnant, and as a true trad would, she focused on her family over her art. So that's it.
If you want a piece of us, let's get it on right now.
What's up, ATF Media?
Oh, you want a piece?
Doug was very nice. He was, he had the exact attitude at times like we saw in the podcast. He was like, anybody can make content now with a ring light and a camera. Back in prime time, which I think is great. I think that's a great personality to have. It's what you would expect from Doug Locke. I brought up the baby oil. No sold me on the baby oil.
Piece of us.
Your dream has come true, gentlemen. The ring belongs to you, Wendell Cooley.
I saw
and
that
Steve
Robert
Armstrong.
Redford died.
The Bama Bucks are ready to meet that challenge, and I'd love to see a record being broke here as far as a pinfall.
Essentially, I think that primetime for me was kind of like, we've had the whole like haunted house wrestling discussion of like environments where what's really going on, but like it's more entertaining and it's more fun if you just shut your brain off and treat what you're seeing like it's real. I think there was a lot of that for me with primetime. And when you actually look at these situations that we came up with, these crazy things where they all have like rational, grounded explanations, it's just, who wants to think about that?
Is concerned at very cautiously coming up on the apron, but hey, they don't seem like they want any part of these Bama Bucks. Not today.
Dorunda
Maybe
derangement
not tomorrow.
syndrome.
But still, the confrontation continues between the two. Wendell
I didn't
Cooley
ask him about his
outside.
sex life, no.
They're heading back to the dressing area. We'll be back with more action on USA Wrestling. You stay with us.
I want to talk to him and I want to tell the primetime story so bad, but hearing the truth about Reflection, like it kind of killed that for me. Like it kind of killed me wanting to dive deeper. I kind of just want to, well, I mean dive deeper like into reality. Like, but I feel like I would rather have my headcanon and the what if and the mystique and the aura rather than just finding out that it really was just kind of a, you know, what it was. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
USA Wrestling continues after this brief pause.
How old was Robert Redford? 80s, probably?
One stuffy nose, one sore throat, one bad cough.
Come to our Tuesday party for food and fun.
USA Wrestling comes to Birmingham, Alabama, my hometown, March the 15th, 7:30 p.m. The Bama Bucks. But, guys, you've got to hear the comments of Simply Divine before you say a word.
Okay. Let me tell you something, boys. March 15th in Birmingham.
How many
Bama
promos
Bucks.
are they going to get?
We got news for you. You know, your guns aren't the only thing you've been shooting off. You've been shooting off your mouth. Well, let me tell you something. You ain't calling the shots anymore, boys. We got the women. We got the money. We got the know-how. And we got the quickest win right here in USA Wrestling.
We got the money, we got the box, we got the Mont Blanc, we got the Holy Blindfold, we got the Francis Curazon.
That's right, you know, Steve Armstrong, Wendell Cooley. It takes
Wendell
more than
Cooley.
a couple weeks to become a great tag team. You see, my partner and I,
No problem,
we have
sweetie.
tag team titles
Sweetie.
all around the world, baby. 23 to be exact. Can you count that high? And I can guarantee you,
Oh my gosh,
the Battle of
guys.
Boutwell is going to be no different. Fellas, March 15th.
Have you guys ever
get ready,
seen,
because I
hang
can
on,
guarantee you-
have you guys ever seen a movie called Showdown? I think it's from like I think it's from the early 90s maybe, or mid 90s. It's got this guy who looks like he's like 35 years old. He kind of looks like Proctor from Police Academy. And he's like a high school student, but he keeps getting like bullied by this guy. And then the janitor, who's played by Billy Blanks, comes to his rescue.
Yeah, me and my partner, we're not getting our shoulders pinned to the mat. Dig it.
Bucks are talking some big talk.
Hold on, let me link it in the
Michael, there's
chat.
one thing that Steve and myself don't like, and that is threats. We were sitting around the campfire last night running some trot lines.
We were sitting around the
filming on old
campfire.
flat top, and we were singing a song, Michael.
What the
Older
fuck?
women make beautiful lovers, and all of a sudden one of the boys said, hey, I got a request. Can you guys do A Country Boy Can Survive? And something hit me right in my mind about that time, Michael, and I said, you're right, son, a country
Oh, no,
boy
I'm
can survive.
Showdown.
And these two old country boys
Did I say
will survive.
Showdown or
We've been
Showtime?
survivors all our lives, Jack. That's what I'm talking about. We've bled the blood. We've sweated the sweat. And we'll go as far as to say this, that the day we were born, the doctors came in and said, we're sorry, missus, but we did all we could, and they pulled through anyway. He said, but I want to warn you, you're going to have problem childs on your hand. We've been causing problems for people all our lives, and in Birmingham, we're going to cause you
Yes,
big
it's a
one,
it's
Jack.
a big Karate Kid
How about that?
knockoff, dude. It is lit, man. It's a really good movie.
Television event, one fall, 10
It was
minute
just
time
it was
limit. In the corner
outlandish.
to my left, at a combined weight of 438 pounds, the team of Storm, Roberts, and Dan Sawyer. Sawyer and Roberts. And ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, the
making their way
Tybo
to the
guy.
ringside area. The music tells the story from the cradle of the Confederacy. Combined weight
The cradle of the
462
Confederacy.
pounds. Here are the Bama
Well, those Bama Bucks.
The Bama Bucks.
Hit the ring again here on USA Wrestling. And, you know,
Oh yeah, but there's honestly like anything with Billy Blanks in it, I think you're pretty safe.
accomplishments of these two individuals in their professional wrestling careers would take
Yeah,
the better part of
the nerdy guy, he's such a fucking dork. The guy who's the lead role, just complete dork. And throughout the whole movie, he's just a complete loser. Gets his ass whipped. Has to be saved by the janitor. And it's got the chick from. It's got Ben Stiller's wife, or maybe his ex-wife. She played one of the Bradys in the like '90s remake of Brady Bunch movies. But he's a complete dork, and then at the end, he takes his shirt off, and he's just like just unbelievably jacked.
2 hours
It's a really funny reveal.
on their individual accomplishments. And then
Yes.
what they've done already as a tag team combination would take probably
great
another
dialogue.
hour to go over.
I mean, it's got a lot of action. Not a lot of it's really any good, but it's fun to watch, if you know what I mean.
Drops that elbow into the upper chest area. Into the ring ropes goes his opponent, takes his man up and over, back body drop. Tag is made.
Billy Blanks, the Tybo guy, Daninsky.
And the Bama Bucks.
There's tons of the one I linked, I think, is the official one. It's free, but there's tons of free full versions of it on YouTube.
Their opponent coming off. Cooley now. Oh.
Somebody definitely just put the HD version off of Amazon Prime on YouTube.
On Dan Sawyer. Good reversal by Sawyer.
Yeah, oh my God, dude, yes. I completely forgot about it. And he's like super lean, and he's got the mustache and the scarring, yeah. I completely forgot about him.
That one. Good effort by Sawyer, but
great B-movie villain.
A step ahead of things. Double back body drop. Sawyer again hits the canvas. Steve Armstrong takes his...
Like, imagine if Kreese and Karate Kid was just... I don't even know. Somehow this guy makes Kreese look like a good sensei.
Man, arm bar.
He's the complete asshole.
Made with Storm Roberts. And hey, in this situation between Simply Divine and the...
There's like an underground high school fight club.
A lot was said a few moments ago by Rex and Steve, but hey, when it came down to...
Oh, man, and then there's this older chick, this MILF, and she kind of looks like, she kind of has like a hotter version of her, but like Ellen Barkin vibes, if that makes sense. And she's just like constantly driving around trying to pick up like high school guys to come fight in her underground fight club. It's crazy.
The job done. We saw a quick exit on their part. I don't think they'll be setting any records off of the team. Wildcat Wendell Cooley and
it was really good. It was a really fun movie. Just completely ridiculous.
Storm Roberts over on those in that turnbuckle.
She's like, "Hey, sweetheart, some people can make $500 a night here. That's how they're paying for college."
Double chop. And their man hits the canvas. Cooley takes Roberts now up, full body slam. Drops the elbow.
The music is whatever, but it's kind of low budget, so it's understandable. They didn't have a lot of licensing cash.
Out enjoying the matches today at USA Wrestling. Always great to see him. And admire of his writing in
yeah, it's a good, great 2 a.m. cable movie.
Like now by Steve Armstrong.
Billy Blanks is weird in it too. I don't know if he's trying to play him like kind of like developmentally disabled or what.
Armstrong a bit dazed. Collar and elbow. Lock up.
He's like, listen, kid, I can't help you anymore. I can't get involved anymore. And then he's like, come on, they're coming after my family. And he's like, okay.
From behind, high up, he goes. Oh, comes down with that suplex on Storm Roberts. Steve Armstrong.
Storm Roberts.
Taking it back to the basics. Tag is made with Wildcat Wendell Cooley now. Cooley going airborne, second rope.
I mean, the janitor literally beats the shit out of a bunch of the kids at the school. Like, certainly he'd have been fired for that.
Drops the elbow into the shoulder. Storm Roberts.
And it's another one of those weird things where like the janitor lives at the school, so he has like a whole like house in the basement of the school. Like I don't understand. Is that a real thing? Do janitors live at the school?
And the tag is made with Dan Sawyer, and Cooley says, "Hey, you need a little help getting to the ring? I'll be glad to take care of that." Head first into the turnbuckle goes Sawyer, and again, good boot to the midsection, a series of rights. Chop to the chest area. Wildcat Wendell Cooley just unleashing the punishment. on Dan Sawyer on today's edition of USA
Oh,
Wrestling.
for sure,
An update of
Davidsky.
The Junkyard Dog. Hopefully we'll have a little
I'd
later
have so
on
many
today.
other projects for Savvy
Fuller
Guy.
against the Bullet. Ooh, good teamwork on the part of the Bama Bucks and the old-fashioned Bulldog. It's
Yeah, it
over.
was so bizarre.
Your winner of the match. Your winner
Like,
by
yeah,
this,
tons of janitors in TV shows and movies have like a whole pad there, and I don't understand that. Are taxpayers housing all these janitors?
The Bama Bucks on today's edition of USA Wrestling. Let's take a look, if we can, again at Steve Armstrong taking Sawyer in. There's Wendell Cooley tagging in.
I watched such a bizarre run of movies. Yesterday I watched Queen of the Ring, then I watched Showdown, and then I watched Mommy Meanest on Lifetime, which was, I mean, it was a pretty god tier run of movies.
Good move here.
You guys know who Lisa Rinna is? She's like a real plastic surgery reality type, or like, that kind of personality, Real Housewives type. She's plays a mom in this who is secretly cyberbullying her own daughter.
Gets that extra momentum, and now it's Wildcat Wendell Cooley with the old-fashioned Bulldog. Puts Dan Sawyer away, and another victory for the Bama Bucks.
And it's Lifetime, so like it's really obvious that she's doing it, but like no one will look at the red flags.
Last week on this program, we had a record set as far as the time elapsed in a pinfall in tag team action. Simply Divine defeated their opponents.
Especially the janitors that have an entire fight dojo down in the basement.
Tag team action last week on this program is concerned. Interesting point brought up by Jerry Finn, our director. Right now, let's
They
take
had
a look
several
at
spots in the
record
school.
set
Wow.
Last week on television with Simply Divine.
Are
and their
those
tag
just
team
like
opponents.
Are those just like hangout spots though? Did they have like a bed and shit like that? Oh my god, another match with these guys?
Just plowing into their opponents on this edition of USA Wrestling. Still,
I swear we saw these guys wrestle already.
Lots of words as to what we saw happen to the Junkyard Dog moments ago. Through the ring ropes.
There's a documentary on Netflix. What is it?
Oh,
Is it cyberbullying?
body drop. Double teaming their opponent. And again into the ring ropes he goes. Kicks him in. Doubles him over. Double DDT. It's over. Pretty quick match.
That was a quick match. I just want to say,
I mean, better is subjective. I mean, like if you were to like show up at my house with like a pizza and be like, we're gonna like King TL would and we're gonna have movie night, like I would probably rather watch Showdown. But as far as like what's a better movie, like I mean, Showdown in Little Tokyo is probably like has better production values and stuff like that on it. But like if you were to ask me which one I'd rather watch Showdown.
to all the good
I mean,
people
it's just,
watching
it's
right now,
literal.
let's
I'm not overselling it. I'm not saying it's this like over the top great movie, but like it's everything in it is like Kino. Like it's just, just complete 80s, 90s milieu of like every scene has something ridiculous or outlandish happening.
the Bama Bucks, Wendell Cooley and Steve Armstrong.
Just the
We don't
fact
mean
that
to
the
be
main
too
guy
big
looks
on
like
these
he's like
boys that are
35
hard
years
that
old
we're
and
getting
in
here
high
and
school.
taking on in the ring.
Like
But these
zero
guys simply divine have
personality.
come in and they've got in our crawl real bad. So it's bringing out the animal in us, making us worse people than we really are. We don't like that.
That's understandable. Well, that's understandable, gentlemen. Let's take a look now at the match that you guys had that was 1 second longer than the match that Simply Divine had last week on this television.
Ooh, they beat him by a second.
Well, we know who the crowd favorite is here. Bama Bucks hit the ring against Jim Rose and David Patterson, and we have got us a situation here in the back right now, but hopefully, back there moments ago, we have a injured one Junkyard Dog at the hands of Boris Dugan. Whoa, what a clothesline coming off. Tag is made with Steve Armstrong. He's going upstairs against, whoa. It's over. Well, this one didn't last long. That's some fast tag team action.
You know
He's
something,
such a
Sean, I'm not
dud,
gonna
dude.
take
The
anything
lead
away
guy, he looks the part. Well, he doesn't really. He's in really great shape. But like his face is just just a thumb. He looks like Proctor from remember that guy Proctor from Police Academy? But like no personality. It's so weird having a lead character that like in my opinion, it's impossible to root for this guy. Like you want the other guy to beat the shit out of him, or anybody to beat the shit out of him.
Simply
Like
divine.
Billy
30
Blanks is the
seconds
good guy
very
in the
good. It's a
movie
very
to me.
impressive win. But we're not out here
That
trying
guy's
to
just
run
like a
race.
complete
You know what I'm talking
dork.
about? We're talking about a well-oiled machine right here, something we didn't build in 2 weeks. And let me tell you why it's such a well-oiled
It's got like a
machine.
he's got like a real
The number
well,
one
okay.
reason that
This is the extent they had to go to try to sweep for this main character. They gave him just this absolute like loser goon best friend to try like, you know, that okay, so he was a new kid at the beginning of the movie, right? So he comes into the new school and he meets this guy who's like just the guy no one else will talk to. Somehow that guy, they mean for him it to be like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He's talking to this loser, and you know, he's such a good person, and also like, hey, even though he sucks and he's a dork, he's cooler than this guy. That's what they meant it to be. But the loser best friend is actually way cooler than that guy, which makes him look even worse. And the best friend beats up a woman in the movie.
Steve
He
Armstrong
beats
and
up Ellen
myself,
Barkin,
Bob,
I
that
think,
window
maybe.
truly is a fine.
He
Well,
beats
all
somebody.
the things
The
because
Ellen
we don't
Barkin-esque
have the
character.
egos to contend with. We have a common goal, and that's to be the tag team champions.
The
Now, let me
smelly
go as
guy.
far as to say this.
Distorted video. I think this is honestly probably
A couple nights ago,
VHS.
Steve and myself got together with
He-Man.
a few old friends of ours sitting around a campfire running some trot lines.
I think the only way a lot of these regional wrestling things exist is because people turned on their VCRs. I mean, everything you watch on Brian Turner's page, I think, is Athena's VHS tapes.
Down on the river. We were picking on the flat tops, you know, and one of the guys said, I got a request for a song if you don't mind playing it. And what happened
The
was
hot
light
girl's
clicked
brother?
on
I don't.
inside
Did
my
they?
head, and I
Did
looked
they
at
have her
Steve and I
brother
said,
in it?
Steve, listen to this, brother. A country
They
boy
had the,
can't survive. And we're gonna survive because we are country.
The bad guy, he had the oily guy that was like his sidekick, and then the oily guy had like a hot chick girlfriend, but she didn't really do much. I'm trying to think of what other characters there are. I don't remember the smelly guy. Maybe I'm mixing up movies or something.
Boys. We are country boys. We've always been survivors, and we'll be survivors until the end, Jack. What I'm telling you is, we're after
Adventures
you.
in
We
Babysitting
have
is a
issues
classic.
with
I haven't
challenge.
seen that
If
in
you're man
forever.
enough to do it, look us in the face and take us on right here.
Wendell Cooley and Steve Armstrong, the Bama Bucks. Well, here's the update we have on the Junkyard Dog. Not a lot of information for you, but we do know that he has been hospitalized, undergoing therapy at this time. It was
Tragic.
because of an incident that took place last
Mr.
week on this
Tennessee, he's
program.
got a buddy with
And
him, I think,
it
this
started
week.
actually the day
He
before
interviewed with
when,
another
Junkyard
masked guy.
Dog was visiting the Dothan Boys Club. Let's take a look and pick up the action, what happened on last week's program.
Okay, this is from the USAA Wrestling and also from Junkyard Dog himself.
In case you can't remember, this is the thing where they said that Emmett Smith might be there, but instead it's just Junkyard Dog.
All my many fans like over the years that have given.
Look at his hat. That's crazy.
That we have communities have given things to us that now we're trying to pay something back. So this is a check from the USAA in the behalf of the Junkyard Dog USA Wrestling.
Look at the dog. Everybody, look at that camera. Look at the dog.
He's a one-of-a-kind, the Junkyard Dog, and if we could, back in the dressing room, I'd like to get him out right now. He's been watching this on the monitor.
Cocaine-induced
And if we
coma.
could get old JYD himself to come through the door. Ladies and gentlemen, the Junkyard Dog. Sir, congratulations to you for all that you have done for a lot of young people, not only here in Alabama, but whether it be in Washington State, wherever you may be. You always do a little extra. You take the time.
I wonder
to be
how
a
long
part
this
of
promotion
their
lasted.
lives
I
and
think we have
give
2
them a
more
word of
episodes, and then
encouragement.
that's all I
And in the
have.
society we live today, that is so important. I got a little something for you, JYD. On behalf of everyone in the professional wrestling industry and on behalf of these fans out here, I'd like to present this to you. It's called Professional Wrestling's Big Brother Award to the Junkyard Dog, February 13th, 1993. And that's just for the many times that you have taken your time, my friend, to stop by and, as we just saw on that tape, be a part of so many young people's lives.
Well, I'd like to thank all the people out here in the state of Alabama for giving me this opportunity, and also to the Boys Club for showing
Well, we
up
watched
yesterday,
2, then we watched 3, so there's at least 8 episodes.
I'm going to try to do my darndest to keep this thing going. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Junkyard Dog, and you're about ready to go in the ring right now.
So right now, I got to get up and do what I do best.
Dog takes his man.
Who's he in here with? Just some guy out of the crowd? Built like 99 Ahmed Johnson. Who is...
Good headbutt by JYD.
Is he just open challenge? Who's the guy on the apron, too? Oh, that's the camera guy.
When he gets in that squared circle, it's competition, and he has one thing on his mind, and that is to win.
Thump.
Oh, power slam by the Junkyard Dog. It's over. The 3 count goes down, and your winner is the Junkyard Dog. And, you know...
2 shows chopped up into 8. That could be.
And you'll see him in these boys clubs all over
You
the
took a
country.
sedative? Nice. I'm a big fan of sedatives.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, here comes the Russian warhead.
Boris Zukov. The Russian warhead. Hold it.
Wow, he really sold that clothesline like death. Watch this.
Oh. Clothesline from Boris Zukov. The Russian warhead has stormed the ring and is going after the Junkyard Dog. Dog defeated his opponent.
What's up, Travis Drum?
Puts JYD out on the floor.
The brawler.
The dog dazed.
He looked like just some guy that like
Zukov,
came up out of the
wait a
crowd.
minute. No, not on this floor. Hold it.
Oh, I remember this.
Pound driver.
Okay, I remember that now.
On the Junkyard Dog.
I don't remember the guy just being dressed in normal clothes.
Obviously,
I'll be right back.
this is disgusting. What? This is just unheard of. Still disgusting to watch that particular piece of videotape and the injury senselessly administered to the Junkyard. Well,
My first example. I told you I was going to make an example, and I made my example. The Junkyard Dog is through. He's finished. You're not going to see him again. It's all over.
The clown guy.
well, we can do this. No more
Who's the
Boris
clown
Zukov.
guy?
We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol.
USA Wrestling.
He-Man. Would you have been a rat for the Junkyard Dog back in the day? Polar Meats. Oh man, look at this. The meeting place.
Meeting place for
That's
all
what
your
Ava
holiday
told that
entertainment.
guy on Grindr. He was expecting to come to the meeting place.
Everything from select deli.
At the star-studded show coming your way March the 15th, 7:30 p.m. The Battle of Boutwell. The stars are going to rain down on you. And here's one of the stars, Austin Idol of Universal Heartthrob.
Mike, I feel so
Just
good,
say
man.
no
I
to
can't
drugs.
understand my bad self. You know, Mike, the pressure, it is starting to build. And the adrenaline is starting to flow. And I can feel it in my body, Mike, the intensity. It's like a volcano that is ready to blow. And, you know, I got a feeling. I got a feeling it is going to blow.
You wouldn't be a rat for
And
the
I
dog?
got a feeling it's going to be on a Monday night. And it's going to be in
What about
March,
for Virgil?
and it's going to be on the 15th,
The second
and it's
biggest
gonna be
dick in pro
7:30.
wrestling.
You know what it means when they say 7:30 at Boutwell? That means all the little kiddies still have time to go out and see their favorite wrestlers and get home and get all snuggled up in their beds and still be able to get up in enough time to go to school. Someone said to me the other day, says, Austin, what do you do in your spare time? And I said, spare time? What spare time? Sure, I am a very busy individual. You see, I spend my spare time, I'm healing the sick.
Austin Idol cutting a promo to let us know that he's very busy.
And I'm raising the dead, and I'm making
All right, see you later,
these
He-Man.
girls in Boutwell and all around Alabama scream and shout out of their heads. Someone said, what is he on, man? What is Austin Idol on? Is he taking something? Look at the back of the shirt. It says, just say no to drugs, because you see, I don't need nothing to get me high. I wake up in the morning and I feel so good. I take me a double dose of life, baby.
Oh boy, double dose of life.
Yes, I did pay attention to school.
Hey, Daninsky, you ever take that double barrel of life?
Somebody, whoever it may be in Boutwell, I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know.
Oh no, one is the I don't even think this one is arguable based on all the shoot interviews and books I've read. Would be the Tennessee stud Ron Fuller.
You better be able to count too, because I'm going to do some planting, baby. I'm going to plant these babies all over somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this special television event, one fall.
I wake up every morning and I take a double barrel of life, man. Yeah.
From Tallahassee, Florida, here's Sid Owens.
Sid Owen.
And ladies and gentlemen, the music will tell
Eddie
the story.
Marlin.
Weighing in at 242 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. Your referee, Larry
The Jushin Thunder Liker.
Well, it's the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol.
Charlie, let me say this. I think Carly Simon said it best a long time ago in her song. Nobody does it better. Listen at the idol. Look at it.
I got so many people for Boyd Watch already. It's been a crazy week for content.
Something for a lot of the ringside.
I found a streamer. I don't want to watch the streamer, but they have a video that's like, you're supposed to watch it. They expect you to watch this video before you watch their live streams. And it's like a list of their boundaries, and it's like the funniest shit. Like, I'm not trying to knock people for having boundaries, but I just think it's funny that like you have to make a video about your boundaries and then post it and then get mad like if people don't read that before they come into your live stream.
Decided to bring along and throw out to the crowd. I hope they don't have a fight.
Did you see Luna Star supporting EFD 306? It's me.
Cameras, I guess we can cover the action and move them into the ring. There we go, another
I
one.
feel bad for Austin Idol here.
While he's doing this, hopefully next
This is
week
kind of
we'll have
depressing.
words from the Junkyard Dog. And it's a matter of words digging his own grave with his situation with the Junkyard Dog.
You're going to keep on running that big head, and he's got a big head, Charlie, if you know what I mean. I know the dog. Dog ain't out. The dog might be down, but I'm going to tell you something. As the old country boy said, he's just not out yet.
No sirree, and we're about ready for action in this one as the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol takes on Sid Owens. Still to come, will the
Who
spoiler
said
take
number
the
one
match?
SD Jones?
You would have cared to make no side
I
wager
have
over
seen
here.
the spoiler so many times. He is 6'9", weighs 308 pounds, walks over the top rope, he can walk the ring rope.
Yeah, she
everything
addressed
like
it on a
junior
recent
heavyweight. I'm
live
gonna tell you
stream.
Right now, this is a match I've been looking forward to. Bullet may have the biggest challenge at all.
She said, me and my man don't know him.
Another challenge for the
We don't know that person.
$10,000 challenge. In the meantime, it is
Me
Sid
and my
Owens
man.
taking some short moves here on the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol full body slam on the Idol.
I believe Sid Owens had all the T-shirts and all the flamboyancy and the pageantry he wanted. He's ready to wrestle. He's all over on it. You know,
Sid Owens has had enough pageantry.
And that would be right here on TV for him today.
He was special delivering jobs. I hate SD Jones. I can't stand him. I don't like him. I don't like Pedro Morales. I don't like Tony Gurria.
Exactly now.
Ask Cindy Laupner.
How much did he say he
He
weighed?
weighed 288 on his sheet, but he looks like to me 295 if he's
I don't
out.
like Chief J Strongbow.
For about a 300 pounder. Up on that second ring rope he goes. And what's going to transpire here? Oh, big elbow into the chest area, and this could be it.
It's just crazy. I mean, I know it's like Circle of Life or whatever, you know, but seeing Austin Idol in those incredibly hot Memphis angles where just a crowd was going nuts, like history being made, like matches and angles that will live like forever. And then like seeing him here, it's just kind of like, especially knowing he's running it, like it's just kind of like it's a little grim.
The Las Vegas leg lock. We've got a lot of action.
The Las Vegas leg lock.
Stay with us right now. Let's take a look at this again. There he goes, twisting around. Clamps it down. What happens here?
Beautiful. It's simple. He's got all the pressure on those knees, and there's no way that Sid Owens can get out of it. The only hope he would have is possible to turn him over, but you see Austin Idol has bridged himself up on an arm. There's no way that he can get out of that. It's no
All right,
possible.
I'd like to get the Idol to come over here. Austin, if you could we get a word with you? If you got a moment or two, come on.
No, I don't
over.
like Rene Goulet. Well, okay. I'm not a fan of his, but I don't dread when he comes out like I do the people that I mentioned. Like at least Goulet has a personality. He'll take some bumps. He'll do some heel work. Those other guys, just complete duds all the way around. Fucking Pedro Morales, give me a break.
Sid Owens here on USA Wrestling. A lot of action still to come, and hey, the chant USA can only mean one thing, and that's that the Iron Sheik is in the studio.
That's my kind of music, Mike, there. That's about the sweetest song I've ever heard.
Dean Malenko.
And to tell you the truth, this guy's got to be a little bit rattled when he hears it, huh?
Yes, sirree. And right now we're about ready for the second challenge we've had on television, the $10,000 Persian clubs. And let's go up to the ring right now if we could. And here is Mike Jackson.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans.
I mean,
all over
Pedro
the world,
Morales
the Iron
just,
Sheik
oh
has
my
a
God, the
$10,000
absolute
challenge.
worst.
He has the money with him to anyone, football players, weightlifters, bodybuilders.
Slowly walk around. He's kind of like, he has all the limitations of Abdullah the Butcher. Like all he can really do is walk around and like hit people, but like he can't even do that very well. Like he can't even make that work. Plus he didn't like the honky tonk man.
You will show him the proper technique of how it is to be done. Bobby Morgan, his challenger today. Bobby will do it, and as many times as he can do it, the Sheik will have to double what you do, or Bobby Morgan, $10,000 will be your money. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Luna? What's up, Sammy boy?
The Iron Sheik, Iran's answer to the Olympics many, many years.
Oh, here we go.
He has the technique. You must twirl the clubs exactly like he's doing it. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Man, if it's
13,
I think it is a shoot. I think he's really doing it. But man, that would be a little bit of pressure. But I guess if you're doing it, if it's a regular part of your routine, you kind of know.
Bobby weighs in at 294
No problem,
pounds.
Luna.
He's accepted the challenge, $10,000. If he can
Was
twirl
King
the
Lee
clubs.
happy that he won the karaoke showdown? Yeah, he's worked the territory the whole time.
When you're ready, Bobby.
He's one of the he's like the top heel probably. Or Russian Warhead.
He's got him up. He's got him up. He's got him up. Well, maybe one out of there. Maybe one time. I saw one good one, Sheik. Okay, Sheik said he did 4. He'll give him credit for 4. You got to do at least 8, Sheik.
You people quiet down.
He says he will do at least 10 and go.
He was very happy. Good.
What Bobby Morgan did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I try to be a
6,
good
7,
gesture and bring
8,
entertainment
9,
to the king.
10, 11, 12. He's well over it. He's well over it. Still, the $10,000 is intact.
I think they're
Nobody
probably
has touched
real
it.
because I mean he was doing
There's your
that
money, Sheik.
for
Nobody
real
has
even when he
touched
was
it.
old. Bob Backlund kind of got
Jackson,
obsessed
and,
with
here
it.
we
He
see
gave
another
Bob
one
a
come
set of
down,
them.
and
One of
nobody
the
takes the money, and the Iron Sheik is
one of the Treasures episodes, I think they talked to Bob Backlund, showed the clubs and used them.
You training, you are ready, you are petty, you are tough, you are another Hulk Hogan, all of the Hollywood blondes. Why don't you come to the Iron Sheik Club and take the $10,000, lot of poor people in Alabama. You want to be an American hero? Come to my club, win the $10,000, give it to poor people, poor people. But I think you are like all American Capitan and Paulus in overseas. We know how to shoot him down, take him down. No.
What do you think the Sheik weighs here?
Double leg, take you down, and after that, I'm gonna say, Astronaut, pop!
My question is for you, Idol, not understanding everything he said, but are you going to accept this challenge?
One of my favorite Sheik things is back in the day when he would be like, cameraman, zoom.
You know, Charlie, I said this before, I'll say it
Going to
again.
karaoke night with your friends? Nice.
It really doesn't bug me that much.
Hopefully
He
Josh
personally
doesn't cause any
calls me,
problems.
But I know this is either 2 or 3 occasions where he's referred to all the pilots that fought for our freedom that were shot down. Some of them did not come back from the Persian Gulf. I'll tell you what I will do, Charlie. I'll make you this promise. Next week, I will make a decision, and I'll give it to you right now and everybody else, whether or not I'm going to accept this challenge. Next week, you got my decision.
All right, the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol says he'll let us know next week. Well, we've been dealing a lot with the big heavyweights of professional wrestling. Let's take a look at what's happening in the...
I don't know that Austin Idol could do those clubs very well. What do you think? I don't think so.
Welcome to our Personality Profile segment of USA Wrestling. My special guest today, Scott Armstrong. And Scotty, it's been a long road in this junior heavyweight elimination competition, and we're down to 5 individuals now. And
Yeah, Luna, the EFD, $306. It's me is the guy who loaned EFD the money, and then EFD refuses to pay it back.
you're fortunate, and
He was being thrown out. He would have been on the street, and instead he got to stay in a nice hotel. He got to take a nice, warm bus, comfortable, efficient bus ride, and then stay in a nice, hotel, roof over his head, safe.
talking to you before we went on camera, you are feeling fortunate to be in that group.
I definitely feel fortunate. You know, it's a very elite group to be in the Final 5 in any tournament. And
Final
right
5?
Here, being, in the state of Alabama, it's where my whole family and myself, we all got started right here.
Man,
and it would really be a
this
feather in
hair.
my cap to be able to take this beautiful belt that's here in front of us and take it home and show Mama and make her proud. You know what I'm talking about, Charlie?
Exactly. The other 4 of the 5
If someone's wearing like their regular glasses, I feel like that's like the signal to us that like it's still part of the show, but like this is to be taken like differently, I should do that for my primetime video.
Paul Rougeau out of Canada, a well-known professional athlete.
Right.
Michael Mason, who is well-known in the Mid-South wrestling area. And from Mexico, Pedro Hernandez. Add to that the magnificent Magliano. And that's a fellow that you've had quite a bit of psyching experience with of recent weeks.
That's exactly right. He's got a real serious attitude, and he's in it for the business, but
He would have went out on the street corner and sang for some cash, Deninsky.
Raised on wrestling. It's what put clothes on my back all my life, the food on the table all my life, and when I sit here and look into the
sex
camera, I
type
tell
thing,
you, Mr.
Dead
Magley,
and
I know one
Bloated,
thing.
Faithfully.
Scott Armstrong, don't take me lightly, brother. I've
What's
been
the other
there,
one, A
and
Girl's
I've come to the
Life?
United
About a
States
Girl?
Heavyweight, or junior heavyweight title before, and I tell you what, when it comes down to right here in the state of Alabama,
Oh no!
I can't think of
Please
nowhere
tell
else I'd
King
rather have
Lee
the
that we
finals
pass
than right here.
along our
One of the
condolences to
elimination
his
matches, took
grandmother,
place on
of the loss of
television
his
here at USA
grandmother.
Wrestling about 3 weeks ago, and that was with Ken Dillinger, who proved to be
Well, they
a
go in
tough
threes, so
competitor.
that's
He was at
Charlie
the
Kirk,
edge,
Robert
shall we say, of
Redford,
the weight
and
division,
King Lee
and
Cypress's
quite a bit of weight
grandma.
you gave up to this man. Let's take a look at what happened with Ken Dillinger. And even
Pay it
after
all
the
in
match,
pennies.
He did not want to stop here. You defeated him 1, 2, 3, and hey, he wanted
Like,
some more because you cut him out of the money.
Well,
I always think of
and when
OPC
you're
Don,
on film, you'll
but
see
he's the one who
he
was
got
being
more,
paid in
definitely.
pennies.
Anything he can do to make Scott lose his breath.
And that's what he's doing. He's continuing to clamp down with the pressure. Takes Armstrong up. Body slam. Now Dillinger.
Yeah, especially like a Southern play-by-play guy, they just treat it like it's like a sporting league.
Second rope. We'll see. Oh, nobody.
Yeah, you got him before.
Nobody home.
And they get like a little bit involved in it, or a little bit personally involved.
He racked him, but the big man didn't go down. Good for Armstrong.
Another shot to the side of the head.
Anything from the top or second is risky, Charlie, anytime.
Whoa, man, he got up for that shit. Super kick Scott.
That flying body press got it done.
Yep.
And your winner, he'll advance on. It's down to 6 now. super kick. Scott Armstrong is your winner of the match. And Dillinger obviously don't want to see this one end either.
Paying,
Well,
paying in pennies, honestly, is a sovereign citizen spell. It's one of the most effective ones. Although there are many places that you cannot just go dump shit. Well, the Thorpes were going to throw, what was it, $200 or $300 worth of pennies all over OPC's yard. But I don't think you can pay someone like that.
Dillinger now. Good reversal by
Of course.
super kick, and there it is.
Of course, Luna.
I've seen that one win quite a few matches for super kick and well-named.
I tell you what, I'd love to have that picture
Just make sure you really roll out a banger at the lounge.
right there sitting on the mantle at my house, brother.
Did you see that at the end of the video, it was you got to be the closeout to the whole show with your version of Faithfully, which got copyright claimed. But like I had to just let them have it because you can't take that, like I can't edit that out. I can't, it's the ending to the show. Like they knew that they had me like, you know, between a rock and a hard place. They really leaned on me.
Poor boy straight to the dentist, but hey, you know, I mean, I'd won the match fair and square. I'm in this to wrestle. My father raised me on wrestling. Me and all my brothers raised us on wrestling.
Classic
And,
form
he
of civil
wants to back
protest,
jump
yeah.
and do what he's
But you
gotta
can't
do
do it
with
everywhere.
you know,
There
I
are
didn't
some
spend 4
places
weeks
that
in
have
Japan in
rules about
1992 for nothing, brother. I'll tell you that right now, and I'm hoping that it's all going to pay off.
like people always say like, oh, well, they have to take your money. Well, they don't have to take your money. Like at a lot of places like gas stations, you can't pay with a bill larger than a 20. Like you can have $100 bill, but they don't have to take it if they don't want to take it. And some places have like shit about that. Probably people who have had it happen to them.
And everything's going to come together. We're down to about 2 or 3 weeks away from the finals of this tournament right here in the state of Alabama. And
We had to have something happy after those two Savvy Guy videos.
Magliano concerning this U.S. Junior Heavyweight Championship round, and let's hear from.
I'm gonna play those two videos at the Luke West art exhibition as well. Message to Young Guys 2 and Women Over 30, Women 30 and Up, Grow Up. I'm gonna play both of those at the Black Pill art show.
The magnificent Magliano.
You people have heard it all before. First there were 20, then there were 6. Well, after my match last week with Davey Rich...
Did you even know there was a tournament? I had no idea.
Well, this week I had to travel all the way to the Budokan in Tokyo, Japan.
The Budokan?
Against Norio Hanaga, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion of Japan. And he fell just like everyone before him. I tell you, brother, you'd have thought Elvis Presley rose from the dead and made a special appearance.
Yeah, there are
in Japan
certainly
where
like
people
windows of opportunity if you want to do shit like that. But I think some people have like the fantasy of backing a truck up and just dumping it all over the fucking parking lot. Like they don't, not only do they not have to take that, but people can just come take that money and then you're just out the money.
It took 3 hours and 50 police escorts for me to get out of the building. Well, I'm out, and I'm on my way back to the United States. Scott Armstrong, it's down to 4, and they still say you're
Where
the
was
favorite.
Michaels in '93 in
Well, I got something to
WWF?
prove
What
to
was he doing
myself
around that
and to
time?
prove to you. So I'm going to come back to that armpit of the world.
If it's a state
Alabama,
office, that could
and
be
me and you are gonna
the
hook 'em up.
situation.
It's only a matter of time. It's going to be
Some
down to two.
sovereign
Scott Armstrong,
citizens, though,
it may
do
be-
believe that they can't, like, that you can pay with like real weird shit, or that like they can't refuse currency or you know whatever, like, which is definitely not
You and
true.
and believe me, there will be a magic moment.
Like I'm talking
and
about
that
like
US
not
Junior
at private
Heavyweight
businesses.
Championship belt will be mine.
Well, Scott, we've heard the comments of Magnificent Magliano, and just as you have your super kick, he's got that magnificent moment he talks
The
about.
magnificent moment.
Why not let's take a look right now at the magnificent moment. Magliano say the things he did.
Confederate pennies.
The suplex, and that was about tailor-made. You couldn't draw that up any better on a picture than what he just did. Straight up, vertical, had him completely up, dropped him right on his neck the whole way. Joey Magliano, I'm telling you, Joey Magliano.
I can't believe I've been back streaming for this long and I haven't done a sovereign citizen stream.
Beautiful flying forearm. I believe it was a guy like Manny Fernandez that made a living doing that kind of stuff, knocking guys out with his flying forearms. You know, boy, I'm really looking forward to it. There's a lot of things on this program today, Charlie. Magnificent moment, he's saying.
Doing IRL though, you kind of have to have at least a few basic level sovereign citizen spells. I mean, at least like some kind of like defensive spells to use, because you are going to probably run into people who aren't, even if you're not filming people, just them knowing that you're filming will make people upset sometimes, even if they're not in it. So you have to have some basic level, you know, sov sit spells, but beyond that, I think you have to specialize in the tree to get to the really wild shit.
I've never seen anybody get up from that.
It is over. There we have it. We've got 5 magnificent.
I meant me
athletes
going
remaining.
around being a
Only
sovereign
one
citizen.
is the champion. Best of luck to you, Scott Armstrong.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
me,
being
Sean.
on our personality profile.
We'll test sovereign citizen spells.
Coming up on USA Wrestling, so stay right there.
All new Insta-Peel. Now peel potatoes, carrots.
30 p.m.
Damn it.
Boutwell Auditorium. We're calling it
I
the
wanted to
Battle
see
of
that.
Boutwell. I'm here with 2 of the world-class stars of the USA, Boris Zukov. And Boris, you have a garbage can full of something.
Yeah, you know what I have? You know what this is, don't you? What's left of the junkyard dog? The graveyard dog. Yeah, he's through. He's finished. You're not going to see the junkyard dog no more. I told you people before that I had my sights set on somebody. The junkyard dog. And I did what
I almost had to use some sovereign citizen spells that time I did the IRL at the state capitol. Remember, I kept just going into rooms,
said. I kept my
and then the
promises.
cop, I found
I
out
have
you
another
weren't allowed to
promise.
go into
I have
any
a new
rooms.
weapon, a new warhead that you will see soon from Zukov.
Yeah,
And no one will
non-commercial
stop me.
traveling.
Arsenato, the bullet, you want to step in the ring with Zukov? The
Yeah,
same thing will happen
sovereign.
to you.
Yeah, sovereign citizen spells. We've seen them in all the like, you know, intoxicated women use. There's quite a few of them that sling some sovereign citizen spells.
Sam to the junkyard dog. He's through.
What's up, Cody Turbo?
Our Sheik.
I hope intelligent people understand what is Mr. Zukov
You know, I'm not driving, I'm traveling. There's no commercial. There's nothing. There's no commercial. There's no commerce about this trip, officer. Well, how did you get gas in the tank? And then that's it. Then you're done. And then you're you know what I mean?
And also,
Not an effective spell. An effective sovereign citizen spell is to say, I can film in public. Like, I'm allowed to film in public. That's an effective sovereign citizen spell. People could still strike you through that spell, but like legally, it holds up. The magic holds up at a courtroom level.
Supposed to be all American hero.
There's actually a lot of places that you can film, whether people like it or not, but there's also a lot of instances where you cannot film, and when people press on those, then that makes it difficult to uphold your rights in the part that they do actually apply, because you got people trying to like push them beyond the limit.
That yellow shirt he have on, with that yellow hair he have on, he remind me another Hulk Hogan. Look at him good. Shoot, kill the cameraman zoom it. Mr. Austin Adel, Bully, Armstrong family, University of Alabama, and still nobody found out.
I mean, a lot of what's happening at federal level government right now is honestly a bunch of sov-sit spells. They're just lucky that that they have friendly judges, because a lot of the decisions and the things being made now are being based off of very obscure, very rarely even looked up like laws and rules, and that's how sovereign citizens try to build their spell power, is by going through books and looking up, you know, arcane knowledge. You know what I mean? They don't have access to the kind of lawyers and judge access that a regular, you know, street level sov-sit would have.
To be survivor, like Wendy Kelly said.
In my opinion,
What
that's
kind of
just my
country
take.
boy you are? If you are tough, if you are rock, come show me. Try it. Austin Adler, Bully, Wendy Kelly, whatever you guys want. All tough football player, wrestler, basketball player. We are ready. We both ready. From Moscow, Russia, to Tehran, Iran, to USA Wrestling Federation. Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad.
Ladies and gentlemen, this television main event, one fall. Special TV expiration of time in the ring, 6'9", 308 pounds. Undefeated, unmasked, here is the spoiler.
The spoiler.
And ladies and gentlemen, he's bad to the bone. He weighs 234
Bad to the bone.
Marietta, Georgia, nobody does it better than the Bullet. The Bullet.
Well, it's a Bullet.
Absolutely. You couldn't get much more sov sit sometimes than the Thorpes, yeah. Blubber Lips Ben's whole divorce case is based on ancient arcane warlock spells. I would have to, I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I mean, he's using AI. Of course it's going to be, this is a, what you would call a high risk, high reward spell, I guess. There's a lot on the line, but I guess if you could somehow land that miracle spell, you could turn the fight around, but I don't know.
Collar, a big old guy. He takes him by that left arm, tries to bar it up. Spoiler, though, throws a right. Puts the Bullet off balance, takes him in the ring ropes. Good elbow coming off, and now starts to work on that.
When it's over, I feel like Thorpe content will get really good, at least temporarily. Because they'll be, I think anyway, right? I think after the case is actually over, then whatever gag order or whatever is, you know what I mean? I think they'll be able to speak more freely about things. But then I don't know, where do you go from there? I mean, this is kind of like Lawler and Dundee having their last match. I mean, Ben and Grace v. Courtney was kind of like the driving force behind, I mean, until Ruby kind of took over the crosshairs.
Good fist into the upper part of the back.
But that's like the core feud of Thorpe TV.
That's his trademark. That's what got him where he is. Charlie, I told you earlier, I've seen him do this 1,000 times, and he's 6 foot. Now he's in the rafters. His head is in the light.
Is that the real guy, though, Daninsky? This guy, do you think? Or is it like, you know, when Memphis has the Blue Knight? Are they just using his name? I mean, 6'9", that can't be too common.
The Bullet is on fire. He's all together now.
Up ducks his man, comes in, flying body drop.
I don't know a lot about Don Jardine, to be honest.
Mr. Kennedy, look at the Bullet. The Bullet goes to work up.
Oh, you're finally going to get your pendant?
Supposed to be impartial, remember?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I didn't mean that.
The spoiler now. Right, he is going to hold for Mr. Tennessee.
He's just crushing Mr. Tennessee. They're just giving the fans the happy ending every time. Oh, are we finally going to get it here?
Mr. Tennessee now. Dropping the elbow.
Oh, no.
These are two big old guys.
Yes, they are. Oh,
what the hell was that?
Tennessee now takes the spoiler, puts him down head first in the canvas.
Get that mask off of him. Let's see who this guy is.
He's never been unmasked, Charlie. He's never been unmasked.
Well, it's about time that...
black hair. I see black...
Oh, no.
You can change that now. He is unmasked the spoiler on TV. Bullet standing ring tall with the mask in hand. And we've got more...
Oh, my God.
USA Wrestling.
There's one thing Bob Armstrong can't stand. It's people who wear masks in the ring. Well, the show picked up here toward the end, I guess.
You've got a bad cough, but you've also got a sore throat and a stuffy nose. Put yourself in one place where the vapor action formula
This is what Grace
of
needs.
eucalyptus means real medicine to feel better fast. 3 symptoms, 1 place, the halls of medicine.
There's a certain itch that's so private, most people will only discuss it with their doctor. Fortunately, you can get
Anusol.
HC1 ointment over the counter with the same prescription strength
Anusol.
doctors
Okay.
that prescribe most.
I must have been distracted at the store, because when I got home, I realized the cereal I bought was multi-grain Cheerios.
Am I hallucinating?
Multi-grain? What's that? It seems it's 4 different kinds of those. Each one is a different grain, a different taste.
Oh, man, I've thought about my
Healthy, but not boring.
anus cream. Now I'm going to think about some breakfast cereal.
Multi-grain Cheerios. Discover it for yourself. The next morning I get up, the box is empty.
The halls of medicine.
The big
Apple, fastest city on earth. We're here to introduce something new. Oatmeal crisp with apples. With so much to savor, no one can rush through a bowl. Crispy pieces of real apple and a touch of cinnamon.
The Midnight Rider.
Big flakes bursting with hearty oatmeal.
And they did it for Hogan multiple times.
A big apple tastes
And
so
Andre.
good. Everyone's taking their sweet time. Apples, the taste that refuses to be
Gorilla always trying to convince Bobby Heenan that the giant machine was Baba.
March 15th, 7:30 p.m. Battle of Boutwell. I'm here with one of the top USA
What's
stars.
up, Realm
And
Champ?
I see you're holding a trophy of your own right
Anusol.
there. The Mask of the Spoiler. It had never been done until today.
Well, it's been done now, brother.
I was here.
Battle of Boutwell, brother. I'm going to be taking some more masks off. Now, I understand Mr. Tennessee's real upset because we took away their ace in the hole. They brought in the big man, 6'9", 300 pounds. They thought they could get the job done with a big man. Well, it ain't always the big man that comes out on top.
Well, Bullet, he is irate. He is going crazy in Studio B. Let's go to him and hear his comments.
Bullet, what am I going to do? What is it going to take? I throw all the stuff that I got, and you keep coming back. What am I going to do? Big 6'9", big spoiler. You take his mask off. Let me tell you something. Why don't you get in the ring? Why don't you get in there? Why don't you come take my mask? Why don't you do it? Battle of Birmingham. You can't do it. You're not going to do it. Get in the ring.
Oh my God. This looks like one of those people who yells at people in traffic and then gets put into TikTok.
I'm coming after you. It's Birmingham.
Bullet sounds like he's tired of the bounty hunters. He wants to do it himself.
Well, they say if you want to...
Well, I feel like all the ones we're discussing, like Dusty and obviously Bob Armstrong, it's asinine, you know, when he's the Bullet. Midnight Rider, Stagger Lee. I think that's the whole point of them, is that, like, you know who they are. That's what makes Jim Cornette really mad, you know? Like, I know that's you under that mask, Bob Armstrong, you son of a bitch, and I'm gonna take that mask off and prove it, you know? And then the commissioner will say, well, hey, if it's revealed to be Dusty Rhodes under that mask, then we'll deal with it.
The job done right, do it yourself, but so far he's got nothing but losers. And I'll tell you what, I'll accept that challenge.
His normal speaking voice.
I'll get my boots back on, I'll put the straps back
Flair
on,
as Black
tighten up the
Scorpion
old
was
mask, and
bad
I'll
too
come back and do it.
because they didn't have any idea what they were going to do with it, so they just put a bunch of different people under it. So, like, there were multiple people that played it, so, like, there was no way you could, like, really buy in as a fan, I don't think.
Because lately, Mike, he's making me a nervous wreck.
Like, every once in a while you'll get a, like, one-off, but then again, you're in on it. Like, you're getting the wink from the crowd. Like, we know that it's somebody else under the mask as Stagger Lee the one time he's seen with Junkyard Dog. You know what I mean?
At home bench pressing 400 pounds, I'll look back and say, gosh, I wonder if the spoiler's around.
I know what you're saying.
I wonder if he's going to kick the bench over and all them weights fall on my face. I've had that happen already, and I'm still a nervous wreck about it. I'm sick of it. How long in this bull job and going?
Yeah, Ole.
Well, it's going to come to a stop in just a few minutes because I'm going to get the boots back on. I'm going to see
I
you
still
in the ring.
cannot.
We're
I
gonna see
can't
if
stop
Mr.
thinking about him,
Bullmouth,
like,
Mr.
berating
Bullmouth
Rob
can do what he
Feinstein
says
during
he's
that
gonna do.
shoot
He
interview.
wants that money so bad that he's losing track of what's going on.
He gets
He
so
wants the
mad
glass
so
bad.
easy.
He's thinking money, 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 dollar signs, dollar signs. Well, I'm going to let you be seeing something else in just a few minutes. I'm going to let you be seeing stars.
I can't wait to see
I'd love to
USA
see
wrestling.
Ole debate Ben Thorpe.
I plan to give you some highlights. If you'd like to have USA Wrestling as a fundraiser in your area, Jay, if we can put the number up. I don't know what I'm going to have time to do. We got Mr. Tennessee in the ring.
Speaking of which, tomorrow we are doing episode 1 of Kings as the start of a Kings deep dive. But if you missed out on Kings the first time, this is not like traditional. I feel like this is like panel Thorpe content versus like IRL Thorpe content that I usually cover.
And the bullet is hitting the ring, so hey, this thing is on. It is on right now.
Thought it was George South.
Takes the bullet up, full body slam. I don't know how much time we have on the program. He takes a shot to the upper chest.
But if you watch the 4 streams together, I think it's a really good piece of like Thorpe storytelling.
And right now, here comes Wendell Cooley. Here comes Steve Armstrong. Next week, hopefully some words on the dog. We'll have the Idol's decision. Magdaleno returns. The bullet bounty continues.
Oh my God, Dr. D. That wouldn't go too well. Well, Ben would probably chill with Dr. D. Ben knows when to lay back. Literally.
Armstrong and Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Simply Divine came out to help Mr. Tennessee. But hey, they found Cooley and Armstrong there, and it cut them off It sent them back to the
I can't believe they're running their power off extension cords. Like,
we have any time remaining on the show or what's going
where's
on.
Damius Octavius? Where's Get Cracked for me?
From the Bullet and Mr. Tennessee, that bounty continues here in the USA area on on the Bullet by Mr. Tennessee, Jim Cornette and his mother. As we said, next week, hopefully, words from the dog. Idol's decision, Magliano returns, and the Bullet bounty continues. We're out of time.
I know it. I ain't never seen nothing like it, but I'll be back next week. Get it over.
We'll see you then.
Get it over. Get it over. Tell them to get it over. Sorry, that just cracked me up. All right, I'll see you next week. Listen, get it over.
You've been watching USA Wrestling.
Hell yeah.
Be sure to join us again next week for more ringside action on
What a promotion this is.
USA.
I'm completely just like blitzed already, and we're only like an hour into the show. Here's the thumbnail.
I've been everywhere and defeated anyone that was entered this tournament.
Okay, this joins in progress, so, but this is February 27th, 1993.
While all this kid did was sat here at home where he was protected, where his brothers and fathers were close by if he ever got in any trouble. So how could he possibly be the favorite? I should be given the belt on merit alone.
Good move by Scott Armstrong on Chris Cruz, 2 count, and Cruz goes under that ring. Okay. What an action-packed hour we have on USA Wrestling today. An update on the Junkyard Dog will be upcoming a little later on. Hopefully we'll get some comments from the Russian warhead Boris Zukov. As we said, we have a signed contract by
Lady Wrestling.
Wendell Cooley and Steve Armstrong of the Bama Bucks, and hopefully we'll get the other signatures necessary to make up.
There's a part in Queen of the Ring where Cornette refers to them as girl wrestlers, and one of the other characters like corrects him and says like lady wrestlers, which I wonder if that's like an inside joke since Cornette does call them girl wrestlers, like in real life.
Sunglasses off.
I see perfectly with them on. My future's so bright, I've got to wear shades.
No. Austin Idol came out one day out of nowhere, and he goes, "Hey, Emmett Smith might be here next week," and then he left. That was the whole thing of it, and Emmett Smith was never there, only the Junkyard Dog. He gave those kids his coke check, is what I heard in chat.
And high hip toss stick down again. Going to the air, Scott Armstrong with a drop kick right on the chin of Chris Cruz, and Cruz trying to find a little more room in that
These
turnbuckle.
people screaming and hollering for him must really mean something to him. Well, it doesn't impress me a bit, and I'm not impressed by him. I was wrong with my first impression of Chris Cruz. He's nothing but a loser, just like Armstrong. He may be some sort of distant kin. I'll say it once. I've said it once. I'll say it again. This Armstrong's a loser, and when this tournament comes down to the finals...
See, why don't they do stuff like that anymore? I think that's so effective. Like, he's a loser.
Okay, comments of Magnificent Magliano. It's Scott Armstrong with the...
I can't believe I'm so invested in a Magnificent Magliano storyline.
With the pressure. Wait a minute.
What's he doing, pulling his own hair?
The hair is being pulled and over in the head. Look at that cheap shot there.
Scott Armstrong, being the stupid redneck he is, diverted his attention to look at me over here at this table. He doesn't need to be...
Well, we're in Alabama, first of all.
He took advantage of an opportunity, and he may just win this match. It may be me and Chris Cruz in the finals of this tournament.
I think that's it. I think that's all this needs to be said.
Right now,
It's a Southern promotion.
into the turnbuckle he goes. Cruz up over on his man. Hard right to the side of the head by Chris Cruz. Now it's Cruz on the offensive in this match. Armstrong goes in the ring rope. Up, small package.
Do you guys think that it's true that the reason that the UFC and WWE are basically being like just absolutely like filleted to push every penny of revenue is so that they can sell? They want to pump up the value so that they can sell it to so that they can sell TKO to the Saudis. Do you think that's true?
Sunset flip, we should say.
I saw that, Realm Chat. Robert Redford, Charlie Kirk, and King Lee Cypress's grandma. All down recently.
Magnificent Magliano, they're good. Move to the midsection. action, and again, it's
Is it weird?
on your own by super kick Scott Armstrong. In goes Cruz into the
Is it
turnbuckle.
weird that
There's a clothesline.
how long does it normally take to have like
To the canvas.
how long do you till you have like your
He could never do any of these things to me, Chuck.
like after the person dies, do you have the funeral normally? I feel like there was like almost 2 months for Dorunda.
Oh, good elbow going up on that ring rope, and again drops the elbow into the chest area.
Armstrong family fan from way back, aren't you, Chuck?
Well, couldn't deny that. Now, super kick.
Well, I try to
Armstrong
I
going
try
up
to
the
look at
third ring
everything.
rope.
This is getting to be about more than I can take. Oh, here comes that.
He's famous to some people. He's certainly in the news.
It'll wrap it up. 1, 2, 3.
Now, that's enough. I can't stand it anymore. I'm going to kick his teeth in myself.
Well, the magnificent Magliano going to the
Like, is
ring.
2 months normal? Like after you die till your funeral?
Missed what's going on here. Said he was going to.
Because Dorunda died, I think, July 22nd,
What is all of this?
and it's almost that time, like 2 months later.
Personality. It doesn't take him long.
I can't remember what day the funeral was or is.
Armstrong, I want to say this. Wrestled today's match after a week bout with influenza and was not canceled his match here on television. And it was a great win for Super Kick Scott Armstrong, and the magnificent Magliano stays in the ring. Who knows what this guy? I mean, 1 minute he's not. What is he doing?
Magnificent moment. Oh yeah.
Moment. Oh my God.
You're not getting up from that.
Oh my. This guy has got
Get
some
this
major
grease ball
problems
out of the
right now.
ring.
Maybe we will take a look. We had planned to show you the.
They had to
last few
ship him
moments
back
of
to
the match
Chicopee.
with,
Oh, that
Scott
could be
Armstrong.
true.
Let's take a look at that replay
I didn't
if we
even
could
think
here.
about that.
Here's
I
the
forgot
super
where
kick.
they said where they were gonna bury him, but I can't remember
Pinfall
where.
made by super kick Scott Armstrong. A lot of
I wish I
action
could have
still
went to the
come. And,
funeral.
hey,
I
if
would
you
have
would
went
like
if
to
I
have
was
USA
like
Wrestling
rich.
is a fundraiser in your area. Here's something you need to watch.
Dick mullet. They had to wait till the murder investigation was wrapped up. See, I'd like to think about that and not know the truth, you know. A part of me would like to think that maybe he was murdered, you know, that Dorunda was taken out by somebody, but I don't think so. I think it was probably just, it was probably the taste of Chicopee's catching up with him. But I like the idea that there's this, you know, there could be a mystery afoot.
The Big Apple, fastest city on Earth. The Big Apple, fastest city on Earth.
Yeah, they were sorting through the paternity test. So we have a Dorunda was murdered allegation. We have they had to wrap up dozens of paternity tests.
Big flakes bursting with hearty oatmeal baked to a brown sugar crunch. A Big Apple tastes so new, everyone's taking their sweet time.
Doug also said that they shot a lot of footage with reflection that
Birmingham, Alabama, March the 15th,
that didn't
the
get
Battle of
used.
Boutwell. I'm holding right now the U.S. Junior belt, the prestigious belt. The
But who
winner
has
of the
that? Who
tournament
did
will
George's
receive this
estate
belt,
go to?
Boutwell City Auditorium in Boutwell. I know you love your wrestling. Scott, you are one of the 4 finalists, brother.
Yeah, that's right. I was real fortunate today to get a win here on TV. And the bottom line is, all I can think about is March the 15th. That's Monday night, just like it used to be. Just the way I was brought
Find
in.
the
My very
clown.
first match was right there in Boutwell Auditorium. And I hope and pray that all my friends and fans will be right there at Boutwell.
I bet he
7:30
remembers,
starting time, but
honestly,
still at
because
Boutwell,
that was,
baby,
I think
on
you would
Monday night.
remember an
And
encounter
hopefully
like
right
that.
there in the finals for this junior heavyweight title.
Well, Scott, you've got to hear these comments. The magnificent one is in Studio B. Let's go to him.
Okay,
The,
it's all coming to a
the
head.
was he
There's
killed
4
with a
finalists left.
lightsaber?
Next week there will be 2. You know, I had a long discussion with my good friend Gene Jelks the other day. First of all,
Who?
he assures me that I'm the man to beat in this tournament. And all of you people in Alabama will be glad to know that he assured me that Alabama has one of the
Mulletstein?
best football teams.
Oh,
that
Dale?
money can buy.
Just
You know,
Dale.
money can buy a lot of things. It can buy fame, fortune, friends, associates. Well, Scott Armstrong, I've got money, and I've got friends and associates.
Oh, man. It's hard to believe that
buy this junior heavyweight title.
prime time is over.
You know, Davey Rich came in here a few weeks ago for his title contention bid, and a strange accident befell him at a convenience store, grocery store. Well, that's the kind of things that money can buy for you. So, Scott Armstrong, March 15th isn't that far away. The only advice I can give you is to continually look over your shoulder, because the same thing that happened to Davey Rich could happen to you.
Scott, he's extremely arrogant.
Well, yeah, that he is, but
Why,
you know,
why don't you be
one thing
unbiased,
you're gonna have
jerk?
to do is leave
God
arrogance
damn.
behind, brother, because you can climb into the squared circle. I don't care what you're in the finals of, whether it be jogging, racing, running, it don't even matter. The bottom line is you got to
Jogging, racing, or running.
March the 15th, Boutwell Auditorium, brother. Scott Armstrong will be in the best shape of his life. Count on it.
Talk to the radiators.
Into the corner to my right, weighing in at 232 pounds from Dothan, Alabama.
I've been to Dothan.
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ringside area, 300.
What's his name?
132 pounds from Dothan, Alabama. David Clements. And ladies
David
and gentlemen,
Clements.
making his way to the ringside
I don't remember
area,
that, Sammy boy.
308 pounds. Moscow, Russia.
Gosh, do you think she's still alive? She was probably, what, in her 50s? She could be alive. She could be in her 80s. Oh, man, that really puts it into perspective, man.
Russian national anthem.
Yeah, but I mean, eventually, like, it'll just kind of, like, you know, it'll just kind of drift to a, like, memory bank in my brain, and I'll forget so many of the, like, little interactions that seem so important now. You know what I mean? I mean, I agree. I'll always remember primetime, but it's just the reality of, like, you know, time, and it's just eventually going to become, you know, just another memory on the scrap heap. A real Pearl Harbor job here from the, what would you expect, though, from the Russian warhead?
To the top of the head of Clemens by this powerhouse. Elbow coming off the rope, boot to the
Can't wait next month to get your hair dyed. Are you dyeing it teal?
Great wrestling moves with this guy. You see a lot of
Like Ruby Spacek.
There again, going to the midsection with the boot is the Russian warhead Boris Zukov. Still to come.
Hey, Luna, have you ever sang that song by Blondie called Call Me?
What a clothesline, folks.
So just to be clear, Daninsky wants everyone to know that the rainbow he put in chat represents Noah's Ark, not the gay rainbow. In case you were wondering. Prime time isn't over. It'll live in our hearts forever. Noah's Ark rainbow.
It is over, and the Russian warhead, Boris Zukov, well, thought it was over. Thought we had a submission there. Let's take a look at that again. If we
Black, orange, and green with purple highlights. Wow. Puce.
A submission move.
Are you going to record getting your hair dyed?
Just moments ago. What do you call this move, sir?
It's a classic crucifix. He's trying to do to the opponent. Not the press on his neck. I can snap a person's neck with that oath. And I'll challenge any wrestler.
The crucifix? It's not a crucifix.
Anytime, any place.
All right.
Put the garbage can down. What's he doing here? Eating out of the garbage?
Incite you to do the and now that you bring your garbage can with the remains of that trophy.
Oh, the trophy.
What incite you to do such violence to the Junkyard Dog?
The Junkyard Dog is a no-good American. I do not like the Junkyard Dog. I wanted to get rid of him. And when you see, when I dropped him on the floor, he said splatter. I didn't get hit back in my homeland. 7.5
True.
Richter scale. They had to scrape him up, take him to the top. This is what's left of the Junkyard Dog. He's through. He's finished. He's a graveyard dog.
Let's take a look at what happened one more time.
Lee Cypress is going to dye his hair accordingly to match his queen.
The Russian warhead has stormed the ring and is going after the Junkyard Dog. Dog defeated his opponent, headbutt, puts JYD out on the floor. The dog days. And it takes a lot to do that now. Zukov, wait a minute. No, not on this floor. Hold it. Wait.
Sorry, folks, we had to pause that. We couldn't show you the incredible impact of the human skull on a concrete floor.
He knocked me off balance. He almost escaped. But I got enough.
He busted up his community trophy he got for helping out those kids. Yeah, that's Boris Zukov. For some reason, though, they keep calling him Boris Zurkov. He's like one of the top heels here. For whatever that's worth.
You want to hear him or not? Here are the comments from the Junkyard Dog.
You know, it's a bad situation. You know, I've been through a lot of times and tribulation in this wrestling business for
trials and tribulations.
But never have I been so embarrassed. Zurkov, you really went to the lowest.
Zurkov.
Or whatever you want to call your name. It's been a hard road. My neck's bothering me all the time. Not only does my neck hurt, my heart hurts for all those kids out there that donated that trophy that you tore up, that they took their hard-earned money and saved to present this thing to me. Trying to make a name for yourself on the behalf of my...
Way back in the day, when we were watching, like, I think 86 Memphis, somebody in the chat said they went to church with him, with Boris Zukov.
And the dog. I gotta sit.
What was that sound?
And the dog. On the behalf of my fans and the dog. I gotta sit.
Was that ATF Media?
Outside, knocking on my door, ringing the doorbell, and want to know what's the problem. The problem is you, Zurkov.
Why don't the Thorpes do this? Why don't they cut, like, out-of-character promos in shorts or, like, short videos or something? Nobody cuts promos anymore. I try to do them every once in a while, but I'm really high. I'll do, like, I'll cut one for Reflection or Whispergate.
The Junkyard Dog again.
I'm sure that
Does Tony Alice hate the Junkyard Dog? I don't remember.
Here in the studios, you can hear the response to the interview by the Junkyard Dog. Best of luck to the dog. Mend up quickly because we would sure love to see it be sooner when you're able to return to USA Wrestling. We've got a personality profile now, and we're going to do it live on today's program. Something a little different because
we're gonna abandon our cool production values in the nice little studio.
Last week, and we have a partially signed contract right
Uh-oh, here we go. Partially signed.
Steve Armstrong and Wendell Cooley. It is for a tag team match here on television next week. And since we have presented them with this...
I mean, am I crazy? Shouldn't live streamers be cutting more, like, promos? We need more promos, please. Luna cuts promos every day. She's like, keep going to rock shows, keep rocking out, have a rockin' 2025, horns out, and then there's like she has like her whole thing at the end, her little promo. Too painful to wear clothing.
Not you idiot fans, not the Bama Bucks, not you, not anybody.
Are you backing down from what you...
Hey, we don't back
I'm going to cut a
down
promo on
nobody,
Grace Thorpe, Dadinsky.
We have never backed down from anybody in the professional wrestling sport today. I can tell you right now that we can sure let you guys know one thing, all you hillbillies. We sure wouldn't back down from the Bama back jumpers.
Well, you know, just last week on this program, you said I might have a little problem with my vision. Maybe so. I do have to wear corrective lenses, but my hearing's okay. Jerry, if we could, let's take a look last week's program and see what the challenge it was.
We're talking now. We got a live interview right now.
Well, let's look at this. Then you can talk some more. Let's take a look at this, Jerry, if we could.
Mike, over here, we got something to say.
Somebody should have laid a blanket across him, is what ATF Media is saying. We're not here to watch shirtless guys. We're trying to watch a sporting event.
Let me tell you something. It's the Bama Bama Bucks have any guts right now, we'll beat them right in the middle, and we'll beat that record we set here last
This guy's promos are fucking
I
nuts.
can hardly see you doing that with the Bama Bucks.
Yeah, you don't hardly see nothing because you got 4 eyes. But anybody knows
4 eyes. A tearful confession of love? No. Would you be serious, Daninsky? This is the same knockoff Rockers going up against the Bama Bucks. We're getting the big payoff match here. Wow.
I'd love to see a record being broke here as far as a pinfall is concerned. That very cautiously coming up on the apron, but hey. The comment just came out of Rex's
Yes,
mouth.
this has a very public access TV vibe to it.
We weren't ready. I told you. When you're tag team champions in 26 different countries.
Isn't the Rockers Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty? True.
And you picked the place. And when you're the greatest tag team in the world going today, they don't just call you.
Hey Luna, do you and your king ever go to trivia night at the bar?
Let's look at this then. You back down from them. Then here's a couple of guys that have not been tag teaming very long at all. And you had two.
Like I said, we picked the time.
The soft rock, the flaccid rockers.
Not the Bama Bucks, not USA Wrestling, not anybody, but Simply Divine. We call our own shot.
All right, let's go to another part of last week's program where an incident took place between the Bullet and Mr. Tennessee. You guys became.
I kind of cut a promo on Grace a little bit. Remember when I did my Savvy Guy presentation, There Are No Trad Girls? That was kind of a promo on Grace Thorpe.
Rob, so did Armstrong and Cooley, and let's see what happens again. I think you back down one more there, and the bullet is hitting the ring, so hey, this thing is on. It is on right now as Mr. Tennessee takes the Bullet up, full body slam. I don't know how much time we have on the program. He takes a shot to the upper chest and another shot to the upper chest. The Bullet going after Mr. Tennessee.
We have no reason to doubt the facts presented to us by the
Here comes Wendell Cooley. Here comes Steve Armstrong.
promotion representatives.
On the dog will have the idle decision.
Hey, all that happened right there is we knew the Bama Bucks were fixing to jump. We were going to jump Mr. Tennessee's back right here in the ring, and we came out there like the guys.
I mean, gosh, it depends on how they ran it. If they're, in my opinion, if you only run in a specific area, like you have a circuit, you're a territory. If you're doing like a show here and then you're traveling to a different state and then a different state, you know what I mean? But if you're going to the same towns on a regular basis, like a real regular basis, not like Ring of Honor would run, indie like 2 or 3 times a year. I'm talking about like you're there like weekly or monthly. I would say you're probably a territory. Like I consider IWA Mid-South for the most part was run like a territory. If you went to Ulitic, Indiana, you saw the same wrestlers that you would see in Plainfield, but you would see different storylines, and they all kind of dovetailed together. But like, who was feuding on top in Ulitic was not the same as who was feuding at the top in Plainfield, if that makes sense. Like, then Vincennes would kind of have the same wrestlers, but there would be a different different feuds going on there. So like it was the same people, but every city kind of had its own like unique tone to it, I guess.
We are for fair play to make sure they don't do to Mr. Tennessee.
I am all excuse me. You're trying to tell me that I'm the wise man for the Thorpes? I don't think so. I've been exceedingly unbiased in my coverage of the Thorpes. Putting Grace over.
We don't jump anybody's back. Do you have a problem signing a contract?
And then, like, if IWA went to, like, its far towns, right? Like, the ones that were a few hours away from their normal circuit, like Chicago, or I think even the Alabama shit was IWA Deep South, but, like, if you went to a Chicago show, or the Midlothian, which was a suburb of Chicago, if you went to a show there, it was almost a completely different promotion than the one that you saw in Plainfield.
Are you getting kind of yellow now?
Whatever, man.
What's the matter with signing it now? We signed the contract when we're ready. You understand that? Sign it. What's the problem with right now? When we're ready. When you tell World Tag Team titles in 26 different countries. Wendell Cooley, Steve Armstrong.
I did entire deep dives into some of the worst moments of Grace's life. Like, I definitely don't sweep for her.
When we're ready, we're not back jumpers.
There's a new Beavis and Butthead. Uh-oh, they're signing the contract, boys. Oh boy, here come the thongs.
That's for next week on TV. Steve Armstrong and Wendell Cooley are going with the crowd out there. They are happy individuals. The contract has been
Let me
signed.
tell you something. You get somebody out there in the ring, we'll show the Bama Bucks. We'll show you idiot fans.
Also, when Grace was in the chat and we discussed the kick stream, I was completely honest, which didn't go over very well, but I was honest.
Guess what time it is? You're dealing with the last match. Get somebody out there right now, and we'll take you out there. Come on.
They're not scheduled to wrestle to the last match of the day.
When you go to karaoke, you're gonna have a good time, great time.
Let's go to the ring. I don't know what's taking place here. I guess
You guys have look like you have a lot of fun, Luna.
they have signed the contract. It is on the match for next week on television. Yes, the Bama Bucks against Simply Divine and Wendell Cooley.
You got to give that to Luna and Lee Cypress and their kind of like menagerie of characters that are around them. They seem really happy, like they're having a good time.
I'm sure reeling and irate from that move. Whoa! I did not get a chance to see who these opponents are running down. We got total confusion here in the TV studio, but we've got a match next week that'll overcome any confusion we've had today.
The Thorpe Wise man would probably, if not Lalo, then would be Mackenzie, I think.
Takes his man.
Unless she had a falling out with him that I didn't know about.
And, whoa, still not over that one. Wendell Cooley put it to
The new King of the Hills dope. I need to watch that. I need to watch the Alien show. This ring is too small for 4 men.
Steve rolls his man over. What? Steve Holly, where are they now? Well, I think you'll see all of them you want to see next week on television, gentlemen. Coming down from the ring ropes in the turnbuckle. Take their opponents once again.
Stinky Josh.
They're setting his man up. Double
Oof.
DDT. And that will do it. I guarantee you that. It's all over. And your winners of the match, an irate team. Simply Divine. We'll be back with more after you
Well,
watch
the
this.
camera is slightly less off kilter now, it looks like.
Continue. Don't you dare go away.
This is such a weird promotion. Like, I'm glad that I got to see it and experience it, but it's really bizarre to me.
March the 15th, the Battle of Boutwell comes to Birmingham.
Let me tell you something, Jackson. Wendell Cooley, stay on strong. You boys are going to pay. Let me tell you something. My mother doesn't even slap my face. Fellas, you boys have had it. You guys are finished. And when Simply Divine jumps in the ring with you boys, you're going to wish you never seen our faces. I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you
hard to
one
be
thing.
too worked up about a guy in a tag team called Simply Divine that's got a thong up his ass.
You what? When we get in the ring, it's finished. You guys are
Just
through.
a- just-
We're gonna
just
send
a
you
take.
boys back into the woods. Let's get out of here.
What I was going to say before that is...
It's hard for me to take a guy with that kind of attitude seriously when he's wearing a thong.
It looks like somebody else is going to be going to the hospital. See, the junkyard dog is out of commission. You see that neck brace he's on? He's going to be wearing that neck brace for the rest of his life.
Oh my
Because
God,
he's
give it
the
up.
death of the
Quit trying to
junkyard
make the
dog.
trash
Because
can
you see,
happen.
After I dropped him on his head and it splattered on the concrete, they could hit all
The
the
camera was really skewed at the first taping, but now here at the second taping, it's a little bit better, but it's still askew for sure.
junkyard dog licking his wounds. This is all that's left of his junkyard dog. You are through. You are finished. and come to Birmingham. The battle of
King Lee is
Birmingham.
a peaceful
More anthem
king.
gonna
He's a
roll.
man
I'm
of
gonna
peace.
collect more trophies. You understand that, Mike Jackson? I am not through. I am going to go straight to the top in USA Wrestling, myself and the Sheik, because we should be role models. We are the people with the kids to look up to instead of some stupid junkyard dog. He's not even wrong. What's the matter with you, huh? You're mad. You're angry.
It's up to you.
Hey, no, I don't.
Boy, I don't think there's a good
matter to me
promo
whether
in the
you're
whole
angry or
run
not.
of this,
I
man,
don't
but
care.
they're so
Because I'm gonna
entertaining.
do what I have to be where I want to be, myself and the Sheik, and I want to know
It's the
something
thong
else.
that makes him
Austin Idol,
dangerous.
Will he try my comrades' clubs? Is he gutless? Is he
Yeah,
coward?
Ember.
I think so. Just like the junkyard dog was. But I tell you what, it doesn't matter who steps into the ring in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm going to destroy
She
them.
says she's
I'm
a
gonna get rid of
trad
them,
and that
just
she
like the junkyard
celebrates
dog.
Ladies and gentlemen,
men.
as you well know what we're doing here with USA Wrestling, the Iron Sheik has issued a $10,000 challenge to any wrestler, weightlifter, bodybuilder that can do this. Sheik,
Oh man, like what do you,
$10,000. We have Big Jim Rhodes all the way
do you
from
think they
Sweetwater,
that
Texas, heard
like
about
do
this.
you
He
think they
wants the
still
10
have
grand.
hope that this will be
You
a thing
demonstrate
at
the
this
proper
point?
technique as usual. I'll hold that, and you will. Exactly. You will show the
Sheiky's
proper
promos, I
technique,
mean,
and
they
then you'll
were,
have to
it's just
double
fun to see
whatever
the
he
Sheik.
does.
I don't know that they were any good. You know what I mean? It's just the Sheik, but
Iran, an Iranian wrestler in the Olympics.
this is a very, like,
Persian club contest.
sometimes when I'm watching Memphis, I'll be like, you know, there's some real Boyd shit that goes on in Memphis, but like, honestly, when you compare this to Memphis, like, Memphis looks like it's so refined and like perfected and fine-tuned. This just is like a fever dream mess.
He has promised to do 2 times as many as any wrestler or any American weightlifter, bodybuilder can do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just demonstrating the proper technique right now. There's 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 75 pounds.
Ooh, he's got
Persian
the
club.
classics
Big
on
deal.
this time.
There they are.
The
They have to
action
be
figure.
done just like that. Whenever you're ready. He's got him up.
Great Stork, #1, Ruby SpaceX.
Proper
Hop 2.
technique now. All right, you got.
Just for Cody
Iron Sheik
Turbo.
is gonna give you, he did 2, Sheik. He's got him up. What?
I think Bethadone
I'm gonna say he did it.
has a potential real suitor because I guess the last guy that got like real obsessed with her didn't take it very well that she's like naked on the internet. But the new guy, I guess, is okay with it. So we may get to meet Bethadone's man soon. Which is, we need something to happen with these people that we're watching. VP's been gone for 4 fucking days now. I messaged her and she hasn't responded to me yet.
2, 3, 4, 5. He's already doubled it. He's already quadrupled it.
Let me check.
And he continues on. He's over 10, 12, 14.
No, I have no response from
I give you back
VP.
$10,000. Nobody has taken your money yet. The Iron Sheik still undefeated in the Iron Club.
Will it be Armani? What's up, Ananje? No, because his reaction was surprise, I think. It will be interesting though because she does have a simp-heavy chat of how that dynamic plays out with her having a boyfriend. See, like how cheesy the Memphis videos seem, but they seem so professional compared to this. Did you see her call out Trigger Man? I'm not shitting on this either. Like, I like it or we would have just run 2 episodes of it. We never went back to Dick the Bruiser's territory, for example. But it's just it just is a real weird promotion to me. This is probably what the reality of, like, Heroes of Wrestling reboot would look like. 70-year-old Raven wrestling with Savvy Guy. Wish Armani could get a return. Why? He doesn't deserve a return. Like, nothing against the guy, but he's just giving money to people. He shouldn't expect anything in return. He knows the deal. He gets a little bit of extra attention in the chat. That's what he really wants, I think. I like Armani. He comments on all my videos. I think I don't know if he uses the AI response, because it'll always be like, that cookie looks good. That's what I said when I was watching Bethadone on Celebrity Sunday. To me, he's a positive presence in any chat because he is supportive and will. He's got a hair trigger though, man. If you make him mad, or if you like badmouth one of the people, one of the streamers, that really upsets him too.
Gentlemen, this very special television event, one fall, 10-minute time limit. In the corner to my left at 246 pounds from Stillwater, Oklahoma is Cowboy Bill Stokes.
Oh shit, Cowboy Bill Stokes. You don't think he's using AI? Ooh, Iron Maiden. What about Iron Maiden Run for the Hills? Or Run to the Hills. Come on, guys, I need to get a tax write-off. I'm writing these off as for promotional purposes. Who, Armani? Yeah, I agree. He's a good fit for Beth, too. It's a funny... They have, like, a funny dynamic. I saw you were in her chat. Did you see I didn't chat. I just sent in the one thing. And then Bethadone was like, I know you're not gonna, is that the only thing you're gonna send? I know you're not gonna send anything else, but I need to know why you said I had big feelings the other day, and I signed out. I just exited the stream.
Didn't work that well, Charlie. He's the cover. You know, a lot of tough people in Alabama. Nobody can do my club. Now I heard Austin, people call Austin.
That's kind of my thing. I just like to say one thing and then not say anything else. Except in Ruby. I like to chat in Ruby's chat. He's not that young. I don't think, anyway. It's called the Las Vegas lock. Thank you. I think he's like in his early 20s.
Austin Idol here on television today. You know, Austin Idol, you big said you be the American jabroni. I'm here many
Jabroni. She was salty about it.
I think you are shut up, don't start them. And I know you have a lot of support here. You're supposed to be tough.
I've explained it to her.
You are covered. You don't have a guts. You don't have a... There's nobody to come expect my challenge. I see you are covered. I see you are nobody. If you have a guts, come get that 10,000. I'm going to show you what I think of you. And this lousy check. Hold this microphone, Charlie.
I like Ruby's chat because she has a bunch of the like ancillary characters that I don't really want to see on their own, but I'm kind of interested to know a little bit about their lore because they're Thorpe adjacent now. Like the Kick era characters like Kinetic Kel. I interacted with her a little bit. I called her the victim of a trad girl, and then the chat like died for a while. I felt bad. Oh, here we go. Next week is the challenge.
nothing. I'll call home tomorrow, next week. If you have a guts, come with me. Get that $10,000 into your country television. You have it. And you're gonna pay back. You did that to my big. Hey, you shut up.
You shut up.
Looks like there'll be a $10,000 cash deal for Idol. Hey, we'll find out more about this, Mr. Tennessee in the back.
Yeah, man, he was like in the private guard of the Shah of Iran. He was a legit badass. Oh, the thrifty nickel.
Send you on a vacation. As part of our 11th anniversary celebration, some lucky couple will win a trip to your choice of New Orleans, Nashville, or Panama City. Pick up your copy of the Thrifty Nickel for all the details and come to our Tuesday party for food and fun.
Birmingham, Alabama, March the 15th, 7:30 p.m. special starting time. It's the Battle
Yes.
of Boutwell. I'm going to be talking to Austin Idol here in just a second, but I want to first go to Studio B and get some comments from the Iron Sheik on this $10,000 challenge.
Ruby is a
Birmingham,
shit stirrer.
Alabama, March 15. Austin Idol, that was a cheap shot you did, and all my Muslim brother in the black people, white people in the Alabama, the side. No, I know you're tough, man. I know you beat that jabroni Ric Flair, but I did time.
That jabroni Ric Flair.
3 minutes. But that's forget about that jabroni Ric Flair. Now we talk you and I. Austin Idol, this time I'm gonna bring $10,000 cash. I want to know how much you have a guts if you're not covered, if you're a real American hero.
But Ruby is suppressing the Whispergate files.
To the charity. Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad, Ya Ali, Assalamu alaikum to all my Iranian, Arabian, Allahu Akbar, Ya Allah, Ya Ali.
It's no secret, Austin.
I'm sure the Alabama fans love that shit. Oh, look at him go here.
Training? Are you kidding me, Michael?
Whoa, what's he? What?
Winning the English Channel.
Oh man, this is okay. This is rough. This is kind of depressing.
Charged with power. I've danced with the Queen. I dethroned the king. Even me and Madonna had us a little overnight fling. But I ain't talking about no flings now, Jack. I'm talking about $10,000. I come from the land of money. Las Vegas, Nevada. I have dropped 10 grand in 5 seconds at the blackjack table and didn't blink an eye. But I'll tell you this, Sheik.
Oh my God.
You bring 10 grand cash.
Man, he's really trying.
American dollars to this television program next week, and I'll take every single penny of it right away from that Iranian mug of yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, this television contest won fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the corner to my right, weighing in
Oh
at
my God, this episode's
216
going on
pounds from Atlanta,
forever.
Georgia, here's Jesse Curls. And ladies and gentlemen,
It's
his
nice
opponent
outside.
representing
It's real hot.
ringside. He weighs in at 238 pounds from the great state of Tennessee. Here is Mr. Tennessee.
From the great state of Tennessee, Mr. Tennessee. Boutwell Auditorium holds 5K. Did they sell it out? No. No. As Dutch would say, not just no, but hell no. They couldn't sell out a 200 seats.
Looks like Mr. Tennessee's a little upset after what happened last week here on TV, Charlie. They brought that spoiler in here thinking he was going to pull the Bullets hood, and his spoiler's mask got pulled instead. He's really upset about it.
Whoa, great camera work.
He's got 1,000 moves.
I had no idea what was going
A
on.
man of 1,000 moves, but so far he hasn't got to use any on me.
And he comes out of nowhere with these moves, too. I mean, he can just, you'll think he's going for one hole, and he comes up with something totally
Oh,
opposite that
he should have used the axe bomber, saved the spinal trauma.
He's extremely fast. And like you say, you don't know what he's going to do next. That's why he'll be a difficult man to wrestle. He's really fast. Now, I think he's setting up for his move. What does he call this?
This is not the auditorium, no. Oh, man, that was nuts.
Call this the Tennessee Jam.
The Tennessee Jam, that is it. Whoa. Jesse Curls takes it on the head, jams the neck. Oh, and your winner is Mr. Tennessee.
Oh, you know what? Hey, Daninsky, in Queen of the Ring, I was trying to think of some, like, modern shit that you could tell was shoved in there. Billy Wolf is confronting these two guys, and their names are Brutus and Beefcake. And whenever the guy tells him that, you know, they're going to change the finish, Billy Wolf goes, well, that doesn't work for me, Brutus.
Glad you joined us, Bullet. I want you to be here with me as we take a look at something that took place last week on this program. You were supposed to have your Jerry, if we could, right now. Looking like a cat.
The end of WCW. Oh no, here comes sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. Stop rewarding this behavior.
And the big man hits the canvas. The bullet is on fire. He's all together now. Up ducks his man. Comes in. Flying body drop. It's over. And it's over again for the spoiler. Mr. Tennessee. Look at the bullet.
Oh my God, this whole Bob Armstrong just gets over like Superman in this promotion.
I'm sorry. Anyway, I didn't mean that. The spoiler now. Right. He is going to hold.
I just feel like WWE is kind of like gone now. You know what I mean? The WrestleMania thing in Saudi Arabia just kind of like cemented it that like.
Dropping the elbow. You might need some help. These are two big old guys.
Another case where it's like, man, you thought they were like, you thought under Vince they were like predatory, and then it's like, holy shit, dude, like now it's just insane. It just belongs to like rich people now. They took pro wrestling. That's crazy. No fur face, unfortunately.
And the spoiler's mask comes off. Yeah.
Everything said, boy, I'm going to Smoky Mountain. I'm going to get Cornette, and we're going to take their mask off. I'm leaving right now.
I'm sorry to say he may be driving, but I'm going to be flying, Charlie. I'm going to see Cornette myself this week face to face and see about this bounty.
Smoky Mountain?
I'm going myself. I'm flying, and I'll be back with word from Mr. Cornette and maybe his head next week.
Oh, there you have it from the Bullet. We still got those Bama Bucks in action. What an hour we've had so far. We'll be right back with the Bama Bucks.
Yeah, definitely not. It's not even the same as it was like a couple years ago.
You've got a bad cough, but you've also got a sore throat and a stuffy nose. Put yourself...
Throat goat of Birmingham.
We got by with two kinds of snacks. One's
incredibly edible good.
Hello, Birmingham wrestling fans. Don't forget March the 15th.
Here we've got a masked man in a cape and two men in thongs, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down to Boutwell.
One of them, Mr. Tennessee. I know you're pretty irate about what's been happening with the spoiler and different things, and you're going to talk to Cornette on
well,
that's right. He keeps
if I can just beat the odds and win the lottery, I think I can save pro wrestling. I just need like $10 to $20 million that I can flush down the toilet.
Right now, Bullet, you're mine.
Before I talk to you guys, since you've settled down a little bit, I'd like to talk to Bullet and the Bucks in Studio B.
You know, Mr. Tennessee's jumping in his car and driving up to the Smoky
Mountain.
Bama
Bucks and the Bullet.
Delta's ready when you are, and I'm ready to meet you, Jimmy Cornette, nose to nose and toes to toes.
I know Daninsky had been requesting more Wendell Cooley content.
Good luck to you. Thank you, Bullet. You know something simply divine? There's a lot of secrets that Steve and myself have, but there's one we're going to let you in on. We don't like you. We ain't never liked you. And we probably ain't never going to like you. Because the fact is, you sit out here week after week and you tell these people how big and how bad you are. You've held titles in 27 different countries and you ain't...
Oh, yeah, I remember that claim.
Jack, we've held titles all around this area, and these people around here know who's the best. Now, we had to slap your jaws to get you in the ring, and next week...
But, see, that's the issue. Like, do people like us even matter anymore? Because... everything is paid now. Oh, you want me to bring WrestleMania to your town? Well, we need X million dollars just to run the show there. And then you have the Saudis who, like, legit have more money than they could ever. They could buy, literally buy everything in the world and still have money left over. Like, do they even need to book to regular people anymore? At all? Like, does it even matter what the ratings are, or does it really even matter? Because at a certain point there's so much money being like that's changing hands, you know what I mean?
Week right here on this TV program, we're going to show you and the rest of the people who is the best team.
Simply divine.
You're upset whenever someone interrupts a match. You want clean finishes.
You know, Mike, just a little while ago I was really irate. I come out here and I lost it. But I'm just going to tell you one thing, Wendell Cooley and Steve Armstrong,
You don't know.
Like everything
Can of worms you just
seems like
opened
it's
up.
consolidating.
I can guarantee you, nobody slaps Simply Divine's face. And next week, right here on television, you're right. We signed a contract, but you boys better wish that we didn't sign the contract, because I can guarantee you, you're going down.
Well, and I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but like Trump was saying he doesn't want companies to report quarterly anymore. Isn't that just an acknowledgement that the market is fake? Wouldn't every investor just be completely losing their shit over losing transparency and, you know what I mean, and accountability over their investments?
And ladies and gentlemen, from the cradle of the Confederacy, 463 pounds, the Bama Bucks!
Here they come.
Yeah, I mean, of all things that should have stayed for poor people in the working class, like you would think pro wrestling was the one thing that, you know, that they'd let people keep, but no. I agree, Ananje.
I tell you what, this deal.
This would be the perfect time for them, but I don't even know what they could really do.
There's a twist to the recent events taking place with he and Cornette up and over his man Cooley with a good chop to the upper chest area. Another chop by Cooley takes his man into the ring ropes. Whoa! That bulldozer stopped him then. The clothesline of Wendell Cooley.
He said that, Trump said that he wants American companies to be like Chinese companies where they plan 100 years, they don't worry about it. Or he kind of phrased it like you don't need to know what's going on like quarterly or anything because you're thinking of like 100 years into the future.
Hey, who will the final two be in the USA Junior Heavyweight Division? We'll see next week. We'll also see the Bama Bucks in action against Simply Divine. That contract signed.
Invest in yes, true.
Junkyard Dog update next week, hopefully. The Bullet, he's on his way to pay Mr. Cornette a visit. That Mr. Cornette will probably, more than likely, regret seeing him. And will the Sheik
Do you guys think all the YouTubers are complaining about views are down? Don't you just think it's kind of a byproduct of so many states passing those age gate things? I would say a lot of the people who watch a lot of mainstream YouTube content are probably, especially for long periods of time, are probably like iPad kids, you know, or phone, you know, kids watching stuff on their parents' phone. All right, I think this is the last episode. Well, no, it isn't actually. There are episodes we're missing. This one picks up almost a month later, March 20th. So there might be episodes, but there aren't like tapes of them. I'll have to look into it. But this is the last one we have for today. March 20th, 1993. That's what like or like, I don't know, but remember what they like private equity firms, like what they did to Red Lobster. Like they did things that greatly benefited, you know, the investors while like gutting the company essentially.
We'll bring you up to date on what's happening in the USA wrestling area. Special edition because who would have ever thought that the worst storm of the century, what they call the storm of the century, would affect us.
You're just like feeding on the carcass of Red Lobster to make a few bucks. Like, come on. Isn't there, don't you get enough money at a certain point that you can fucking leave Red Lobster alone?
A lot of wrestlers weren't able to get into the area, but in the next hour, we're going to...
What's the first thing I would do if I became head booker for AEW? Who's their champion right now? The Sensitive Cowboy? Well, let's see. Let me think about it.
To review what's happened here in the USA wrestling area and bring you up to date on what's happened in the arenas and what is coming to your arena. In fact, on Monday night, the 15th, because of still
trying to think of who they have that you could.
We saw it fit to cancel.
MJF has kind of like fallen off.
Been rescheduled for this coming Monday night. We'll bring you up to date on all those events.
Well, I mean, that would be the first thing, to be honest. I would drop a lot of the focus on the women wrestlers. Would be like one of the very first things I did. I would highlight the best of the best, and then put everybody else on like house shows or whatever the secondary show is they have. But like only like the premier top women wrestler like Toni Storm would be on like my main show. And the pay-per-views especially would have like one, maybe two, like max.
Left arm and maintains that
Danhausen left.
on Tommy Stevenson. This is our opening match. Junior elimination. Junior heavyweight
I would get the belt off the Sensitive Cowboy immediately. I just don't know who I would give it to. Maybe Powerhouse Hobbs. Have Don Fallis drop everything else, and then just have it be Don Fallis as like a knockoff Paul Heyman with Powerhouse Hobbs as like the monster heel at the top. Have him retire Kenny Omega. Have him retire the Bucks.
And these tournament finals come down to he and I, there's going to be one last Armstrong around this Alabama territory.
That's some pretty strong words, and I would think a mighty tough order to fill.
Realize immediately that one of the best things you could do would be to just call up Jim Cornette and offer him, because you're a billionaire, so money doesn't fucking matter. Get whatever it takes to get Jim Cornette to come in and work an angle.
Headlock by Tommy Stevenson on Scott Armstrong right now as he clamps down with the pressure.
I'm trying to I'm going back and watching the old stuff so that I can like pick up more of like the long-running lore of the storylines. Yeah, I mean, Adam Cole would have to go. Have Powerhouse Hobbs retire Adam Cole. What's Keith Lee doing? Could we get Keith Lee back out there? I just want to see him throw people like he did for a couple weeks. That's it. That's all I want him to do.
And drop kick that put him down to the canvas. I might add, very good. Forearm coming off of the ropes. You, sir?
Frankly, I'm not impressed. He could never do any of these things for magnificent.
All right, that remains to be seen. Right now, it's Scott Armstrong going high upstairs to that top ring rope. Body press.
I mean...
And takes his man off of his feet.
If you don't have to worry about turning a profit, I mean, you could do amazing things in wrestling for a pretty low amount of money. I mean, comparatively.
Nothing but cowards. I'll prove to everybody that he's a loser.
He's a loser.
Comments of Magnificent Magliano. It's Scott Armstrong with the offense on the left.
I guess, though, you couldn't work a deal with TNA because they're working with WWE. Keith Lee is the savvy guy of AEW, I agree. But wouldn't it be fun just to see him come out and fucking throw little guys around? And that's all he does. Like, you never have to hear his squeaky voice or watch him try to chain wrestle. Like, he just comes out and just, like, brutalizes somebody, and then that's it.
Right to the side of the head by Chris Cruz. Now it's Cruz on the offensive.
MJF and Lashley.
Armstrong goes in the ring rope. Up, small package.
These women out here that won't return a text message need to grow up. You not the baddie you was in high school.
Minutes ago, Scott Armstrong, just like every other Armstrong, can't hold a candle to me. I'm all there is.
Magnificent Magliano.
What's up, Glocks and Grippers? Do they still have No, I was gonna. They don't have the Lucha Brothers anymore. You got FTR. You could probably do something with FTR.
He could never do any of these things to me, Chuck. I'm far more superior athlete.
The problem is you can't really. There's nothing. I don't know what you could do to pop the territory. You know what I mean? To really get them going. But I think you could start to slowly build towards, like, honestly, the MJF Lashley thing. Even though I don't know anything about it, like, it at least seems like there's potential there, even if it's long term. But you're always going to be, it would always be tough, because even if they start to make progress, people are always going to compare them to when they were getting like 1 million viewers and they were like beating NXT. So they, you know what I mean? People think that if you don't immediately turn things around, then they don't really give you credit for it. These guys are not good wrestlers. You're talking about super kick Steve Armstrong. Or Scott Armstrong.
This guy, talk about split personality.
Magnificent Magliano.
See there?
Well, come on, he's just trying to show you some sportsmanship.
Scott Armstrong, I want to say this, wrestled today's match after a week bout with influenza and was not
Wow, walked away from them.
on television. Now by the magnificent Magliano.
I'll tell you what, Charlie, look right there.
Highlights from March 6th. Oh, so maybe... Do you think those episodes aired? Or do you think that they're just showing us, like, what we would have seen? Yeah, there's some great mullets in this company. I hate to think that we missed episodes. That really hurts my heart.
Good elbow coming off.
Don't how dare you, Uncle fucking Elmer. You just glamorize Uncle Elmer because of the fact that it was funny that he used to sell people fake Rolexes.
In kind of the back of my mind, Charlie, I almost hope that Magliano wins this match, because if he does, that means I hope and pray that I get him right there in the first round of that round-robin tournament. For
Wait, how many...
Here on your desk.
In other words,
there's always a fucking tournament going on in this company. They could always bring in Travis Scott and Jelly Roll, yeah. I mean, what could they do? It just seems like every time they've gotten like a big name that was like a game changer, they just fucking blew it.
Charlie, I'll tell you what, you see what I'm saying? This Miller is rocking and rolling. I'll tell you what, Magliano, he's not sure where he's
Who's out there? Who's a difference maker? Who's sitting on the bench, or who's accessible outside of WWE? And what about the WWE ID guys? Could they sign them? Or are they like, is that like an ironclad contract?
Magliano obviously didn't have a clue, and he's getting it taken to him right now. Maybe I'll end up wrestling Paul Miller in the finals of this tournament.
There's a couple people, honestly, that are on WWE Evolve that I think would really fit in well in AEW. Probably not game changers, but like they would make the show like a lot stronger. They've got like an evil like sorority trad girl chick that's pretty cool, and they got a couple like big hoss guys.
And I've never seen that before, but I tell you what, it sure looks painful.
That's the only new wrestling I watch is Evolve.
Paul Miller now going up to that third or second rope in the turnbuckle, we should say. Oh, there was a boot.
He was thinking, brother. Paul Miller was thinking that time, and he is fired up. Oh, he has done knocked Magliano down. There's another big right, knocks him down. Paul Miller is fired up, brother.
Paul Miller.
Beautiful drop kick, Charlie.
No, I can't think of anybody out there really.
Whoa, oh, man. Again, it's Magliano using his expertise. And using
You really would have to... You'd have to... I don't know. It's like a lose-lose. They do have those just completely simp fans that'll just take anything and will sweep for them and whatever. And it's like you don't want to alienate those people, but a lot of the wrestlers that those guys like would like have to go or would be minimized on the show.
Motor gone in your old car? New auto's too expensive. You get something tasty.
There you go. That's... Yeah, I mean, that would be a pretty big deal, but I don't know where you would go with it, because he's not going to keep coming back. Can you imagine if they just offered Vince like 50 mil to come in for a night?
But due to conditions beyond anyone's control, we thought that was the best thing to do. However, the Battle of Babel has been rescheduled for this coming Monday night, the 22nd. A title tournament for that USA title was held.
The problem with Karrion Kross is that everyone will be like, oh my God, Karrion Kross is coming in. He's got to. They'll put way too much pressure on the situation. Like Karrion Kross is not going to, even in an ideal situation, is not going to move the needle that much on his own. But people will consider it a failure if he doesn't. You know what I mean? But yeah, he could be a guy who would be a better version of some of the shit they have now.
Take on Simply Divine and the $10,000 Club Challenge. The Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol takes on the Iron Sheik. That's this coming Monday night.
I like
It's
that
the
one guy
Battle
they
of
have.
Baffle, 7:30 Baffle Auditorium in
I don't know what his
Birmingham.
deal
Make
is.
your
He's got
plans
like
to be there.
he's like a real big
Once again,
guy. He's got a bunch of
apologies for any
tattoos. He's usually got like
made
dark
by,
paint
our
smeared all over
cancellation of
himself.
USA Wrestling Monday night, but hey, with everything,
I don't know what his
around
name is, but I
Birmingham,
feel
that
like
was
he
the
could
best thing
be.
to do. And what a
He's more
lineup this
entertaining
coming
than a
Monday
lot
night,
of the
the
people
Battle
that I
of
see on the main
Bob
shows
Armstrong for the first time will defend
or in
the
like the
newly
main
won USA
storylines.
Junior heavyweight title. The bounty continues on the bullet put out by Jim Cornette and Mr. Tennessee, trying to collect on that.
Man, they're
bounty.
really
The
milking
Junkyard
Mr.
Dog will
Tennessee.
get his revenge Monday night as he takes on the Russian warhead Boris Sukov. And hey, anything can happen in tag team action when those Bama Bucks tangle with Simply Divine. What a lineup is going to be, headlined by the $10,000
Oh, man, Olive
Club
Garden.
Challenge as the Universal Heartthrob. Austin Idol accepts the challenge of the Iron Sheik, and he says money will fly everywhere. It's
Money is going to fly
it's 7:30
everywhere.
in Baffle Auditorium. Make your plans to be there for USA Wrestling Monday night. Ovation for the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol.
Do you think maybe this was just a promotion where they thought, okay, we're going to run dates from here to here, and then we're going to build toward this big show, Battle at Boutwell, and then that's it, and then we're going to disband?
With the Junkyard Dog upcoming on this edition of USA Wrestling. You stay with us. We're ready for action in this one. And I'd still like to know, and
This is
hopefully
a.
Mike Jackson will do
We're watching an old. This is from like episode 1, I think.
Bell sounds, we're ready for action on why we did not see Davey Rich in that junior heavyweight elimination match with the
I could see Grace being like an Olive Garden waitress.
man down to the canvas. Striker complaining the hair was pulled, but from our vantage point, we did not see that. I'd like to remind you that USA Wrestling is taped on a weekly basis every Saturday afternoon in Dothan, Alabama at the studios of Channel 18, WDHN. It's located on Highway 52 East, about 4 miles from the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan.
I mean, it's been a fun little run. It sounds like we missed a few shows, and then we might miss some after, but I mean, it's been a neat little experience.
The Dothan area, you're always invited out to join us for the
Capital
taping of
Sports
USA
lives again.
Wrestling at 1:30 on Saturday afternoons at the TV18 studio. No admission charge, first come, first serve in seating. Right now it's Idol taking...
That's another problem, though. Like, who could he get? Like, there's no, you couldn't. You'd have to have like an expansion draft. All the other companies would have to be willing to give up a few guys to help you get started.
Now it's Striker firing back with a series of rights to the back of the neck. And they are seemingly effective against the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol.
Vince will drop $100 million to get bald Shawn Michaels to wrestle again.
There's a waiting fist. That'll slow the man down some. Takes his man up, full body slam. Idol now going up to that second ring rope. Striker.
I think the ultimate job for Grace, though, legit, is working at Target. I feel like she'd be a great Target retail associate.
Pressure. That should do it. I have seen that move used time and time again by Austin Idol. And seldom, unless a man is under the rope, do you see him escape from the Las Vegas leg lock.
I'm glad we got to rewatch that squash match.
242 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Universal Heartthrob, Austin.
Here comes he's got the chaps on, the free t-shirts. Oh, it's another old match, okay. We're just gonna watch all the old Austin Idol matches, I guess, in this episode.
Well, it's the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol.
Look how generous he is to the citizens of Dothan.
I think Carly Simon said it best a long time ago in her song, nobody does it better. Listen at the eye, look at it.
Oh, glad to hear that, ATF. Why don't you write that information to somebody who cares?
I hope
Sorry, I had to do it.
Well, we got enough cameras. I guess we can cover the action and move him into the ring. There we go. Another one goes out. And again, while he's doing
Grace, what are you doing?
hopefully next week we'll have some words from
You called that customer the N-word.
It's a matter of a word digging his own grave in this situation at the junkyard.
He's going to keep on running that big head, and he's got a big head, Charlie, if you know what I mean. I know the dog. Dog ain't out. And the dog might be down, but I'm going to tell you something. As the old country boy said, he's just not out yet.
No sirree, and we're about ready for action in this one as the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol takes on Sid Owens. Still to come, will the spoiler take the mask from the
He's
bullet?
gonna keep
You would care that
on.
I have seen the spoiler so many times. He is 6'9", weighs 308 pounds, walks over the top rope.
Why is he taking so long? Why didn't he take the chaps off already?
Junior heavyweight, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a match I've been looking forward to. Bullet may have the biggest challenge at all.
Oh, real Pearl Harbor job again by this guy, Johnny Flower Tights.
$10,000 challenge. In the meantime, it is Sid Owens taking some
I'm never going to complain about anything we see in Memphis after watching this run of this Austin Idol promotion. Like, Memphis is like a warm hug from God after going through this. And again, I'm not shitting on it entirely. Like, I find it entertaining, and I would, if I could find more, we would watch more of them. But like, it is really making me appreciate Memphis.
Connection by Idol puts Sid Owens back down on the canvas. Takes his man again, firing away at Owens.
I knew you'd like that little heel turn.
Good right, puts Owens down on the canvas.
Are those eyes glazed and rolling in the back of his head, Charlie, or what?
Exactly. Now takes that big man up. How much did he say he weighed?
He weighed 288 on his sheet, but he looks like to me 295.
Just a small heel turn, though. Nothing to invalidate the chill promise of the title.
That second ring rope he goes.
Get those ridiculous chaps off. What a disaster. Look at how awful, look how unprofessional this looks.
I've seen him put it on Ric Flair. I've seen him put it on the greatest in the world.
I've seen him put it on that jabroni Ric Flair.
Las Vegas leg lock by the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol. And Mr. Owens says yes, he gives up. It is over, and your winner of the match is the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol.
It's okay, though, Daninsky. ATF Media didn't hear me because he farted right at that moment. He's like, please, come to the show next week. I've invested my retirement in this. Yeah, the chaps are really another old Austin Idol match.
Channel 18 Studios in Dothan, Alabama on Highway 52 East. Anytime you'd like to, wherever you're watching the program, come out and join us. Be sure and be at the TV studio, Channel 18, Dothan, Alabama.
Do you think I don't know, this does kind of seem like it might be like the last episode of something, because it's just like it's been coasting on fumes here. But now we're just flat out to a clip show leading up to the battle at Boutwell.
Well, his opponent comes right in, but it didn't work that well.
Charlie, he's the cover. You know, lot of tough people in Alabama. Nobody can do my car.
What?
Now I heard Austin, people call Austin. I just want to know, Charlie, if Austin have a guts, he should have come to my club.
Well,
$10,000.
It's going to make short work of this Billy Jack Haynes-esque character. Here comes the Las Vegas leg lock.
And that should be it. That should be it. It should be over right now. Figure 4 leg lock wins it. Let's take a look at that one again if we could upstairs.
I thought that said Neural Network. Neural Network political party.
Look at that again. Locking in that figure 4. It's good for the win for the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol here on television today.
You know, Austin,
ATF Media is far too busy out there chasing Trim to involve himself in political writings. He's out there trying to smush.
a lot of support here
have it. You don't have the guts. You don't have the. Nobody gives some.
I hope the check doesn't bounce.
I tell you are nobody. If you have a guts, come get that 10,000.
That check isn't endorsed. You can't cash it.
What I think of you and this lousy check. Hold this microphone, Charlie.
Here comes another old match. God damn, man. Oh, this is against the fake heart.
He's wrestling right now. In fact, he's going for that Las Vegas.
This is really something, man.
Variation of the figure four, and that should wrap it up for his opponent. Once that thing is locked in, that is usually all she wrote, and we do have a submission. The match is over. The winner of the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. And Jerry, if we could upstairs, let's take a look going back into the Las Vegas leg lock. Here it is once again. Note, he clamps down. Locking it in.
I missed that guy. I think that was a I enjoyed that. What was his name? Sharpshooter Ben Hart or something. What was his name? Oh, look at this. He's got a whole fucking briefcase.
But I just want to know if you are such an American hero, top man, why you don't expect my challenge for $10,000 cash. I think about you, and I think about your country. You are another American pilot.
Okay, I think everything from here is new to us. I could be mistaken, but I feel like our episode cut off February 27th was the last one that we saw, and this is March the 20th. So at least we should be getting new content now.
In the bipartisan ball,
What do you call him, a shit ball? Grist ball.
And you remind me another American cover. You don't have the guts. Sooner or late, I go for
All right, that's what I was saying. Like I love this prop. I just didn't remember it, but I don't think we didn't get to March 6th, unfortunately. Bleach blonde bimbo.
Challenge me. I'm going to accept this challenge. Is that $10,000?
Is that $10,000?
$10,000, and I'm going to tell you something. If I win the challenge, if I win the $10,000,
Sharpshooter Ben Thorpe. I can't believe. Can you believe, Daninsky, that Big Ben is having to leech the power from the basement? Like, can you believe that? Isn't that depressing? It's just like hearing about all the artists from the Renaissance that died in the street or died in abject poverty. Man, I wish I had one of those Little Caesar Mountain Dew Mango Rush.
Predators of the one.
Oh, man.
Certainly, USA Wrestling regrets the cancellation of the Battle of Baffle this past Monday night, but due to conditions...
Oh, no! They did the whole promotion building up to the Battle of Boutwell, and then they canceled the show.
Beyond anyone's control, we thought that was the best thing to do. However, the Battle of Baffle has been rescheduled for this coming Monday night, the 22nd. A title tournament for that USA title was held in Mobile because of Baffle being canceled. Scott Armstrong came out, the USA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Here's your lineup for Monday night, this Monday night in Baffle. Scott Armstrong will defend that USA Junior Heavyweight Championship against his first challenger, RPM Alan Martin. You'll see a special...
You think they're crying poor? You think it's a put-on? Ben sitting in the dark, unable to read his mini philosophy books.
Simply Divine and the $10,000 club challenge, the Universal Heartthrob.
I mean, imagine how hard it is for Grace to tidy up in the dark.
It's the Battle of Boutwell, 7:30, Boutwell Auditorium in Birmingham. Make your plans to be there. Once again, apologies for any inconveniences made by
how
our
embarrassing
cancellation of USA Wrestling Monday night, but hey, with everything
canceling the show and then be like, oh yeah, but it's on oh hell, in 2 days. Make sure you come
Bob
out.
Armstrong for the first time will defend that newly won USA Junior Heavyweight title. The bounty continues on.
Bob
the
Armstrong is the
Jim
junior
Cornette,
heavyweight
Mr.
champion.
Tennessee, trying to collect on that bounty. The Junkyard Dog will get his revenge Monday night as he takes
May
on
be
the
there.
Russian Warhead
Emmett
Boris
Smith.
Zukov.
You might
And
see
hey,
Emmett
anything can
Smith
happen in
on the
tag team action
program.
when those Bama Bucks tangle
That's what I'm going to remember, I think, more than
What a
anything.
lineup is going to be headlined by the $10,000 Club Challenge as the Universal Heartthrob. Austin Idol accepts the challenge of the Iron Sheik, and he says money will fly everywhere.
Oh yeah, the
It's
club
Monday
challenge
night,
was a
it's
thing in a lot of
7:30 in
territories.
Boutwell Auditorium. Make your plans to be there for USA Wrestling Monday night.
And his opponent,
Grace Thorpe is sitting in the dark, and Daninsky's laughing.
Dog, but he seems to want to get to action in a hurry right here. Dog takes his man into those
Here's this match against the guy out of the crowd. Mass transit.
Whoa, good headbutt by JYD, and it's quite a contrast of the humble individual we just saw a few seconds ago, because when he gets in that squared circle, it's competition, and he has one thing on his mind, and that is to win.
Thump.
Oh, power slam by the Junkyard Dog.
All right, I got to grab a drink.
Over. The 3 count goes down, and your winner is the Junkyard Dog. And, you know, he's quite an individual, and you'll see him in these boys' clubs all over the country. Big brother, wait a minute, hold it. A clothesline from Boris Zukov. The Russian Warhead has stormed the ring and is going after the Junkyard Dog. Dog defeated his opponent, headbutt, puts JYD out on the floor. The Dog dazed, and it takes a lot to do that now. Zukov, wait a minute.
You think it got canceled again?
Hold it. Wait, pile driver. A pile driver on the Junkyard Dog right here on the floor.
Well, that's kind of neat. That's a everything about this company then is like super Boyd. Even how it wrapped up, they scammed their fans. Hell yeah! I don't feel like anybody's heart was really in this except for the magnificent Magliano. See, here's the original ring when it was like super skewed.
Here he is, the Russian Warhead Boris Zukov against.
Oh man, so many Pearl Harbor jobs in this promotion.
As we promised you a little. Whoa! What a elbow to the top of the head of Clemens by this powerhouse.
Emmett Smith sued Austin Idol and they had to cancel the shows.
Off the rope boot to the midsection. You don't see a lot of great wrestling moves with this guy. You see a lot of brute force and power, and there again, going to the midsection with the boot is the Russian Warhead Boris Zukov. Still to come.
We're watching the equivalent of like a crypto scam. They rug pulled Dothan.
What a clothesline, folks.
What a weird fucking show this has been.
There he goes. He has Clemens.
Is the match over? Who knows?
It is over, and the Russian Warhead, Boris Zukov, well,
what a sell.
thought it was over.
Austin Idol should come out and apologize for all this.
Briefly on what took place in that
Just
match.
come clean, admit what happened.
A submission move. A submission submission move by Boris Zukov just moments ago. What do you call this move, sir?
It's a classic crucifix. He tries to do to the opponent. Left the press on his neck. I can snap and put his neck with an oath.
These revelations taking place after I've been getting high for 2 hours and 43 minutes are just hitting. It honestly makes me feel like totally different about it.
Now that you bring your garbage can with the remains
Knowing that it literally was just a big rug pull.
Such violence to the junkyard dog.
God, let the trash can go. Let it go. It's lost. It's been over. It's overdone now. I'm desensitized to the garbage can.
Take him to the dump. This is what's left of the junkyard dog. He's through.
There's more tough ringside action coming up on USA Wrestling.
I don't care about the trophy anymore. Like, let it go.
Service Mission and the King's Ranch have joined forces. The roadside boxes of either charity will now serve both. And a home King's Ranch trucks will now pick up for both.
Certainly USA Wrestling regrets the cancellation of the Battle of Bapple this past Monday night, but due to the conditions beyond
Listen, guys, we're not going to go down to Miami after all, but we are rescheduling. We will be back soon, so keep the donos coming in.
A title tournament for that USA title was held in Mobile because of Bapple being canceled. Scott Armstrong came out, the USA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Here's your lineup for Monday night, this Monday night in Bapple. Scott Armstrong will defend that USA Junior Heavyweight Championship against his first challenger, RPM Alan Martin.
I'm going to look it up, Daninsky. I'm going to see if I can find something.
Mr. Tennessee, and a special dog pound match.
I know he did at least, he did a sit down with high spots. He probably did one with RF. I mean, just about everybody did.
Challenge. The Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol, takes on the Iron Sheik. That's this coming Monday night. It's the Battle of Boutwell, 7:30 Boutwell Auditorium in Birmingham. Make your plans to be there. Once again, apologies for any inconveniences made by our cancellation of USA Wrestling Monday night, but hey, with everything, the conditions around Birmingham, that was the best thing to do. And what a lineup this coming Monday night, the Battle of Boutwell. Scott Armstrong, for the first time, will defend that newly won USA Junior Heavyweight title. The bounty continues on the bullet put out by Jim Cornette and Mr. Tennessee, trying to collect on that
Well,
bounty.
folks, you know, this is the last prime time as it stands. I will be going to Orlando, where we will be picking it up there. Prime time will continue.
Simply divine. What a lineup it's going to be.
USA Wrestling will continue. The Battle of Boutwell will go on as planned.
Austin Idol accepts the challenge of the Iron Sheik, and he says money will fly everywhere. It's
You don't like his hair?
It's 7:30 in Bapple Auditorium. Make your plans to be there for USA Wrestling Monday night.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents from the cradle of the Confederacy, combined weight 454 pounds.
The Bama Bucks. Yeah, see, this has got to be the case, Daninsky, because this is just a... There's no reason to air this. Am I wrong? Like they had a contract for X number of episodes, and they just threw this shit together.
Injured one junkyard dog at the hands of Boris Zukov. Whoa, what a clothesline coming off. Tag is made with Steve Armstrong. He's going upstairs against... Whoa. It's over. Well,
there we go.
This one didn't last long.
Tony, maybe they were tag team champions in 23 countries because they know about tag team wrestling.
Oh boy, here we go. Great.
Oh, what a drop kick. Right in the
It was moved to Orlando. Be there.
Good forearm smash by...
Oh, man.
The guy calls himself Sexy Rexy, I believe.
Kind of a cocky name, don't you
Did
think?
I don't know what I don't know how I thought it would end, but I mean this is a proper finale for this promotion.
Takes his man back into those ring ropes, coming off good clothesline, and boy, he is just he's tearing this Jason Hart apart.
Don't forget tomorrow, whale of a stream. We're going to be revisiting the legendary Kings trilogy, starting with episode 1 tomorrow. Ben Thorpe, versus Manar with a little bit of grace. It should be quite a time. Regular ticket prices, even though we're bringing back the, you know, our main eventers.
I was going to say the same thing, Mike. The more I see, the more I am a believer in this tag team combination.
Small roster and really short matches, yeah. I feel like the ones in Memphis that we watch are short, but you don't notice it because the match isn't the only thing that happens. Like, they come down, they cut a promo, they get in the ring, there's the match, something usually, just about always something happens. There's in the afterbirth of the match. So it just, I think they have short matches too. You just don't notice it because there's always something going on. There's hardly ever anything happening in USA Wrestling. A lot of the time. No, Tracy caused the riot in Indiana, I want to say.
To the side of the rib cage.
That's a new move I hadn't been using, Charlie. It looks like to me every week they're coming up with new stuff.
I'm pretty sure it was in like southern Indiana. For that was in IWA Mid-South. Well, there's an IWA one too. I didn't know about the ICW one. Tracy Smothers, I guess you gotta be like, which riot?
Here it is. Double DDT. Whoa, whoa, double DDT. That will spell the end of this one. And it's over.
Boy, Simply Divine was what, 40% of the total content of this promotion? They cut multiple promos and had multiple matches on every show. And now we're seeing like every match they wrestled before.
Devastating double DDT.
Devastating double DDT. Yeah, I think the one that kind of went, that's a little bit known is from IWA Mid-South. It was in, they used to run out of the same building all the time there for a while. It was up by the old Kmart. Shit. I can't remember. If you look up IWA Mid-South, old Kmart, that's it. Whatever that place is.
I would hardly see you doing that with the Bama Bucks.
Yeah, you don't hardly see nothing because you got 4 eyes. But anybody knows with any kind of tasting, oh, you want a piece of us?
Your dream has come true, gentlemen. The ring belongs to you, Wendell Cooley, and Steve Armstrong. The Bama Bucks are ready to meet that challenge, and I'd love to see a record being broke here.
Oh, 2 was the riot. Yep. What was the name of that town where it took place at?
Very cautiously coming up on the apron. But the comment just came out of Rex's mouth. We weren't ready. You've had a week to prepare. You back down from him right there.
God damn it, I can't remember.
When you're tag team champions in 26 different countries all around the world, you pick the time and you pick the place. And when you're the greatest tag team in the world going today, they don't just call you a great tag team, they call you Simply Divine. Let's get it right.
Joke's on Austin Idol. I bet when they were putting this together, he thought nobody's going to sit through this. Think again, pal.
And you had the point.
That's the whole point. Like I said, we picked the time, we picked the place, not these idiot fans, not the Bama Bucks, not USA Wrestling, not anybody, but Simply Divine. We call our own shot.
All right, let's go to another part of last week's program where an incident took place between the Bullet and Mr. Tennessee. You guys became involved, so did Armstrong and Cooley, and let's see what happens again. I think you back down one more up there, and the Bullet,
oh boy,
is hitting the ring, so hey, this thing
we're
on. It is on right now.
I mean, Mr. Tennessee never had any heat. They completely buried him out of the gate. He just gets his ass whipped every single week. So it's not even like I really give a shit that we never find out what happens, because who gives a shit? Like, who cares? We know, like, Bob beat his ass, like, every single week. There was, like, no heat or tension there at all.
Hey, all that happened right there is we knew the Bama Bucks were fixing to jump. We were going to jump. Mr. Tennessee's back right here in the ring, and we came out there like the guys we are for fair play to make sure they don't do to Mr. Tennessee what they do.
I'm going to clip that. Mark Fusion criticizes Mr. Tennessee.
Anybody's back. Do you have a problem signing a contract? And we don't. Are you getting kind of yellow now? We signed the contract when we're ready. What's the matter with signing it now? We
sign the contract when we're ready. You understand that?
Yeah, we'll sign it when we're ready.
When we're ready. When you've held tag team titles in 26 different countries with the coolest Steve Armstrong, you sign the contract when we're ready. We're not back jumpers.
Oh, clap.
There's more tough ring.
Let's see that one more time. I'm sorry.
When we're ready, we're not back jumpers.
Oh, man, that was a really calm, chill pimp hand, man.
Tough ringside action coming up on USA Wrestling. So stay right there.
Man, I'm going to miss USA Wrestling.
I like my Raisin Bran. I like raisins. Is this new?
Baffled this past Monday night.
What are we going to replace it with, though? Do you want to do, you want me to find another Southern promotion? You want to try a different area, different era?
The 22nd.
I think we should watch Billy Jack Haynes' promotion, the Oregon Wrestling Federation.
Scott Armstrong came out, the USA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Here's your lineup for Monday night, this Monday night in Bethel. Scott Armstrong will defend that USA Junior Heavyweight Championship against his first challenger, RPM Alan Martin. You'll see a special
Excuse me.
match as the Bullet takes on Mr. Tennessee and a special dog pound match.
I don't think they've even been to 26 countries. Who was booking Simply Divine out of the country in 1993?
Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol takes on the Iron Sheik.
It's just kind of sad, you know, like this is the death, this is the real, like, the lingering remnants of the territories. We're just like seeing one of them literally like shrivel and die. Like immediately it was dead in the water though.
But hey, with everything, the conditions around Birmingham, that was the best thing to do. And what a lineup this coming Monday night, the Battle of Bethel. Scott Armstrong,
We promise this show will
that
happen.
newly won USA Junior Heavyweight title. The bounty continues on the Bullet, put out by Jim
Be
Cornette,
prepared.
Mr. Tennessee, trying to collect on that bounty. The Junkyard Dog.
You know who doesn't have to worry about that, ATF Media, is Grace Thorpe, because they don't believe in medical science.
Tangle with Simply Divine. What a lineup it's going to be, headlined by the $10,000 club challenge as the Universal Heartthrob. Austin Idol accepts the challenge of the Iron Sheik, and he says money will fly everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I want to show, is like his company.
Bethel Auditorium. Make your plans to be there for USA Wrestling Monday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, this television main event, one fall. Special TV
I'm not ready to commit to Portland because Portland is a long run, and we already have like a concrete promotion that we follow on once a week. So I want to be more like flexible with the other wrestling day. So I need something that, and I don't want to jump around. We probably will say Portland when we're like done with like the entire Memphis territory. But like, you know, 3 to 5 streams worth of stuff, or even one if it's a short, if it's like a one-off promotion or something. But I just want to keep that day like a little more variety.
Left arm tries to bar it up. Spoiler though throws a right. Puts the Bullet off balance, takes him in the ring.
You think everyone on Saturday's show was on meth? That can't be true. Flexum, savvy guy.
Upper part of the back.
6'9", 306 pounds, and he's already got the claw. That's his trademark. That's what got him where he is. Charlie, I told you earlier, I've seen him do this 1,000 times, and he's 6 foot, and he's in the rafters. His head is in the light.
Oh, wait do you see some of the new characters I got to introduce on Saturday. A live streamer that gets like 3 to 10 views. Pure uncut boy. That was loud. I think they've replayed this match twice on this show. Remember, guys, these are the highlights.
He is going to hold for Mr. Tennessee. Bullet puts those boots up there. Another chop to the upper chest area of the spoiler. Is he going for the mask? He is going for the mask. Mr. Tennessee now. Back, dropping the elbow.
You might need some help. These are two big old guys.
Yes, they are.
These are two big old guys.
Now, takes the spoiler, puts him down head first steps into the canvas, and he's going for that mask. He is unmasking the spoiler right here on
He's never been
television.
unmasked, Charlie. He's never been unmasked.
Well, it's about time that...
black hair. I see black. Oh, he's off. It's off.
You can change that now. He is unmasked.
I guess that's another thing. They unmasked the spoiler, but we didn't get to see his face or anything.
And we've got more action to come on USA Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this special event, one fall, 10-minute time limit. In the corner to my left, weighing in at 294 pounds from Quincy, Florida, would you welcome Sid Owens?
Oh boy,
And
Sid
his
Owen.
opponent making his way to the ring area. The music will tell the story. 236 pounds. Marietta, Georgia. Here is the Bullet. The Bullet.
Oh my God, this last show is just, I mean, what are they doing to us here?
Hits the ring today on USA
Didn't we already watch all the Bob Armstrong matches?
Crazy already. Money flying everywhere in the TV studio. Collar and elbow by the Bullet. And working his way around into trying to get into a full
Classic
Nelson.
catch-as-catch-can wrestling from Bullet Bob.
With his opponent here on our television edition. We have just received word that Steve Armstrong is on the way to the TV studios.
Steve Armstrong on the way.
Problem with his transportation, but he is on the way. Now, there's going to be...
If you would like to have USA Championship
Boy, this
Wrestling
isn't
in your
intrusive
area,
at all.
we have a hotline number for you to call. Area code 904-434-7973.
Oh my God.
That's to have the stars of USA Wrestling in your local area. 904-434-7973. Our hotline number.
You heard his name. He'll be back around a minute.
But this man here...
There you go.
Now the
What's
Bullet
going on here? I mean, what they...
back up into the ring. There's a chop. Puts the big man down on the canvas.
Man, that was...
Another chop. And another
Pretty boy.
chop. Has his man reeling on the ring ropes. The Bullet with a sleeper. He has come out with a sleeper on his opponent.
What a lousy finish.
Cutting off that blood supply. And slowly but surely putting his man out. It looks like it is over.
Maybe the heel, like, cut his tires or something.
Tony, I can't believe what I just saw. That man almost got the man. Did it not fly off?
It did. It did.
But I guess the Bullet was aware of it and jumped right back on.
When he ran the Bullet's head down that ring rope, all I can see.
I didn't mean to interrupt the show, but I saw that mask go flying. I had to come out here and see what happened.
I could not believe my eyes.
You know, he's so big. Sid Owens is about 300
I hate
pounds.
this gimmick, too, of waking him up.
Waking his man up now, the Bullet.
To what end?
Wait a minute. Here comes
Like,
Mr. Tennessee.
at least with Brutus, it was like, hey, wake up and look at your hair. But, like, why does Bob care?
He may unmask the Mr. Tennessee right here today.
Exactly right. Now it's Owens.
201 now.
Yeah, it is. This thing's getting out of hand. Not very long. What a chop.
What an absolute fever dream of a promotion USA Wrestling is. And it ended in a rug pull, which is perfect. Oh, Carney's gonna Carn.
The face and eyes of the Bullet.
Austin Idol made an enemy of the entire town of Dothan, Alabama.
The Bullet is holding on for dear life. And they head out of there. They run him out of the ring. And well, I tell you what, we've got a lot of things taking place around here. Hopefully Steve Armstrong will be here shortly.
Oh, so this is going to be the last. Iron Sheik's clubs are going to be the final segment.
At least 4 or the check goes to Big Jim Rhodes for $10,000. He has them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's already doubled it. He's already quadrupled it. And he continues on. He's over 10, 12, 14, 15. Very easily done by the Sheik. Iron Sheik, I give you back $10,000. Nobody has taken your money yet. The Iron Sheik still undefeated in the Iron Club or the Persian Club.
Oh, man. This is it, guys. This is the final moments of USA Wrestling. Let's really try to be present so we can remember what we were thinking.
Next Saturday,
we won't have to worry about being canceled out for our live studio matches because of a snowstorm. Hopefully not. Anyway, get down to the arena.
Ominous. They're saying like you can bank on us recording in the studio next week. Not the case.
And enjoy USA Wrestling live in your town. And
well, that's it. That's USA Wrestling. What a weird promotion. 8 total shows it sounds like, unless we missed there's a potential that we missed the episodes between February 27th and March 20th. But since March 20th is an all clip show, I'm almost thinking that we probably didn't, really miss it. The sleeper or heart punch followed by resuscitation? No, why would you care? Wouldn't you want them just to die? Or why would you care? Like, they're your enemy. You've beaten them. Like, I don't know why you'd want to wake them up. But yeah, weird promotion. The Emmett Smith thing will always haunt me. That awful Boris Zerkoff chin strap headgear was pretty terrible. Sheik really carried, I think. I liked Magliano. I thought the Bullet stuff was okay, I guess. I didn't really care for the Bama Bucks or Simply Divine, but at least Simply Divine could cut fun promos. That was at least something. Yeah, it sounds like it. 8 shows, 8 weeks. We watched all of them on stream. This one is marked to USA Wrestling March 20th, 1993 final episode. So I don't know about the whole resuscitation thing. I don't know. You are you saying USA Wrestling is a 2-wiper? Well, don't forget tomorrow we're going to rewatch episode 1 of Kings. Ben Thorpe begins his arc with Menard Reports. Then, let's see, what's the day after that one? Thursday is going to be Sightings. And then Friday is going to be back in Memphis. Saturday, Boyd Watch, including another karaoke showdown. We'll see how long King Lee can remain, the king of the hill. Should have had a couple ladies in there. I think they were lucky to find anybody to work the shows. Chest rubbing? What? Why do you want chest rubbing? Maybe if Sonny took the heart punch or something. I don't really need to see a chest massage. All right, I'm gonna go though. That's the lineup for the rest of this week. I'll get the stream scheduled for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But thanks for hanging out, watching this really weird wrestling promotion, and hopefully I'll see you soon.